There you go.
Mute.
There you go.
Oh, hello? Ah, there we go. Ah, there we go. Right, okay. Right, guys, I'm going to leave you with Paris because I need the loo, and then I'll be back and we'll start building. Sorry about that. It's our first time going live, so I can see your comments on the screen as well. So if there's anything anyone has any suggestions for, I will build away. Right, I'll be 2 seconds. I'll put Paris on. I'm just going to the loo. She'll give you a look round, even though you've had one for the past 10 minutes. Back in a sec.
Oh, sorry about that, guys, for your technical issues. But yeah, so today, well, I think it was last night, we started to build this park called Ginger and Brown. So I do apologise as well if the audio is quite loud in the park and you can't hear us, but so this is where our guests will enter. Obviously, most people know Planet Coaster. They'll come straight up this tunnel, straight in here, and then they can wander around here, take a seat. We've got some nice flower beds with some trees in. More music, obviously. We have a photos opportunity. Thanks, Mike. And then, as you can see, sorry, I'm really bad with the controls as well, but this will be where the guests enter. It's still a work in progress, so the building isn't obviously complete inside, but we've got, I think that's Chief Beef or a sweet shop. I know there's Chief Beef somewhere because they keep saying it, but we've got toilet blocks, staff buildings. I think this one's Chief Beef, to be fair, or that's information. We've got ATM machines. Oh, don't worry, Hannah. There'll be I've told Dan that I want to create a Halloween town. So a specific area in the park will be a Halloween inspired town because obviously I love Halloween, so we'll be having a big Halloween town. So yeah, this is where we're at now. There's still a lot that we're wanting to do in the front possibly, but we want to get into the park now. So Dan's decided he wants to put a chair swing here, but we did start with a carousel and then we changed it to a chair swing. Can be like a holiday park, every area based on a holiday. No, don't like Christmas, me, so.
I can show everyone what I've built.
He has got a couple of parks, to be fair. His last, I'll put him back on in a second, but his last park was spectacular. If you want to show him before we head on into this, his ghost train was incredible. And I did a lot of theming in the ghost train as well. But yeah, I'll put him back on now for you. And I will be in the live chat as well, just in case Dan doesn't manage to keep up with the comments because he can't multitask. So, right, I'll put Dan on now.
Right, I'm back. Oh, I do apologise if I breathe down the microphone. Apparently that's a common habit. I wish I could hear everybody in the chat, but I can see all the comments on the screen. So, does anyone want to see the other part before we get started on this? I'll save this and I'll show you the other part real quick. Which one is it? That one. Yeah, this park I built earlier this year. I think it was this year or last year. I can't remember. Paris, when did I build this park? This is a ride I've been working on the past couple of days, which actually then got me inspired to start building something new, so we could go live on the channel. But there we go.
Ride the ghost train.
I'll give everyone a tour.
Clip cam.
I'll do clip cam. I just need to find a member of staff. I'll make it easier. Put a staff member down. For anyone on Planet Coaster, by the way, if you do that, put a member of staff down. Go to edit. Where'd you rename them? I'm a bit rusty. It's been a while since I've been on. And you type in clip cam. Puts you into a first person perspective, so you can have a proper look around. But yeah, this. When did I start building this, Paris? Can you remember? No. But this is one of the best parks I've built. Is the entrance, and then the building took a long time. I don't really do much attention to detail when it comes to theming the inside of the buildings. Buildings are not my strong point, as you'll see by the park. Roller coasters are what I do best, and then buildings. Buildings second. But this took some work. But it's got a monorail station running through as well. But if you look behind the walls, it's not actually that. Yeah, it's not the best. But I can show you. I'll go upstairs. And you can get on the monorail that takes us all the way around the park. And then as you come through, you've got this little scenic view. I have actually put I can't remember what this is called, like a vista point, so the guests come and stand and take photos. I'll show you the area around there last, because it's probably the best thing I've ever made in this game. We've got carousel. Does everyone want to ride the coasters? I know we're meant to be building a park, but it doesn't matter. Let's face it, the stream already went a bit Pete Tong, so it's fine. And we got this. We'll ride this first. Is the stream okay for everybody? Yeah? We'll ride this. Everyone ready? Close to the roof there, you probably take your hands off. And there we go, brakes. So that was the, I think it's just an Intamin Hyper, basically similar to Hyperion. Put in the comments what you think, if everyone liked it. How many people's watching, Paris? 5. Oh, thank you for giving up your Friday evening to watch me ramble on. Want to ride the Dragon Coaster? Let's do it. there was a camera angle where you could get on the very front. Ah, hang on, hang on. There we go. Look at that. That's better. That's the one we want. There's the Dragon Coaster. That one was kind of a bit of a filler attraction. One of the best rides I've made was here. This thing was crazy. Everyone wants to ride that. Sorry, go into test mode. There we go. No liquid. Gotta keep hydrated, David. I've got pop in my bag. Why? Where are you, Dave? That was the Mac coaster. I've got a monorail that runs all the way around the park.
Ghost train.
Is this working? I'm not sure. Does anyone want to ride this? I don't want to bore people showing them.
Right, show the ghost train, then we'll go back to our park.
Okay. Well, there's that one. If anyone wants to ride that, just comment in there. But I'll show you. I've got this, which is obviously your bog standard Intamin launch that I built from scratch, and then the real highlight of the park, which was actually the last area that I built before I didn't give up on it. I just stopped playing it. Oh yeah, you did. Right, here we go. So I've come up with the idea to do a. Where's the entrance to the area? I can't remember. Have we passed it?
No.
Blimey heck, if I can't find it, have a guess gonna? There we go. So I wanted to do an area that was inspired quite heavily by, well, as you'll tell by the entrance, it looks like a ghost train that you might know. But it was heavily inspired by, what's the name of it? Transylvania at Chessington. I wanted like a foresty kind of area where you could come in and you'd see like a haunted house. Very heavily inspired by Jewel. And then the vampire style attraction kind of comes into play with the inverted coaster that I had interacting with the ghost train. I'll switch it to night time so you can see. There we go. Really comes to life at night. Paris is sat, yeah, the guests are stuck. I don't know why, but yeah. But yeah, this is, we'll ride the ghost train and we'll ride the coaster and then we will crack into the new park. But yeah, I'm quite proud of this. It did take me a while. There's the coaster going round. Here we go, here it comes. I hand build most of my inversions as well, try and get them as smooth as possible. Obviously coming from No Limits 2 to this. Oh, I think I might be stuck. No, I'm not. Coming from No Limits 2 to this, I like to get the coasters as near perfect as possible. As you can see, hand building in this game really isn't the easiest, but yeah, when it comes to coasters, as Paris has just said, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. So obviously Paris being the massive Halloween fan that she is, we themed this up together over many nights. We've got this section. I hope this shows well on the stream, guys, but yeah, and I'm just going to ramble on. We've got 3 people watching, so I'm clearly boring some people, but never mind. I'm just going to carry on enjoying my night, and if anyone comes in and wants to play, they can. Here we go. So here's the ride. Let's jump on. Oh, I can't see because. Are we on? Yeah, we're on. It's not broke down, is it? The issue is, Paris, there, the chat covers my settings. Is this even working? Oh, we don't want to see that. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll close it. Yeah, I'll close it and then I'll reopen it and we'll ride it. But here's the whole area. It looks absolutely incredible.
Mike says he's got a honeycomb chocolate stout whilst watching and he sent a photo to you.
Yes, I will check it out in a minute, Mike. Thank you for watching, mate, anyway, and having a beer with us. We've said that if it goes well, we're going to invest in the PlayStation 5 camera and we will have a camera with us on and we'll maybe do weekly streams, especially over winter, but we'll try and do it every week if we can. We'll get the PlayStation camera, we'll put it on, we'll have a drink and we'll get everyone on to have a chat. But yeah, here's the ghost train anyway. I don't know which... Is this the right train? Oh no, I'm on the wrong one. I can't see Paris for the comments. The comments section's kind of in the way. So, sorry guys. The comments are right over the top of the... there we go. Right. Is it showing up okay, Paris? Yeah. Please write in the comments, guys, as we're going through how this looks and what you think of it. It took a long time. Lots of trigger effects. To be honest, look at that. That is really good. Even if I do say so myself. Ugh, I really don't like spiders. I'm watching Mike is typing. Hi Stacey. I hope you like the ghost train. I hope you're both having a beer with us. Whoa. Hey, this is really good. I've not ridden this for a while. I have downloaded everything apart from the Ghostbusters. So yeah, everything apart from the Ghostbusters pack. I guess I could put this up to download, but on the workshop. But you can only download it if you have the PS4. I think it's the PS4 or PS5 version, but you would need to have all of the DLC in order to ride. Yeah, Stacey, it's an unbelievable game, but it's very, very difficult. Like every piece that you've just seen there is all individually placed. It's so hard. That ghost train took ages to make. I started off with the facade, and then I laid out the size of the building that I wanted, and then we built the layout inside, and then we enclosed it all off with different themed rooms, and then started theming. And then once it was done and we lit it up and we seen it, I said, I've got to put a coaster in and interact it. So we'll ride the coaster now. It's just your bog standard church. building for this. But yeah, coasters I think is where I excel at this game more than anything else. So yeah, them two rides and that area probably the best thing I've made in the game. In which one, Paris? The first one. Paris is saying the pirate area that I made in the. It was actually my first ever park that I made in Planet Coaster. It's not the best, but it's not too bad. Yeah, should we ride this while we're here?
Yeah, in your first part, you can see your progression of how good you became.
Yeah, Paris is just a bit trying to big me up. This one's okay. This didn't turn out as well as I wanted, but it's not too bad. It's not well lit, so we probably won't ride that. But yeah, that's that anyway. That's that park. And you can see we're only 71%. I know a lot of people when Planet Coaster Console came out said that the what's it called, Paris? The allowance, the size that you can, the limit, the piece count that you can build, was always going to be an issue over the PC version. I mean, granted, you know, that's 71% for all that, but it's not a small part by any means. And if you think of all the theming that's in that, if you remove that Ghost Train, I guarantee that piece count would probably come down to about 50%, meaning you could probably build twice the size. If you're not bothered about theming, which for the Ghost Train you've kind of got to do, then, you know, you can build quite a sizable park. I think the limit, I can't remember what the limit was on the PS4, but when I got the PS5, the allowance went, I think we got an extra 30% build limit. So yeah, you can build much bigger parks on the PS5, obviously because of its power and the size of it. So yeah. Right, we're going to go back to this, and if you guys have any input, I am trying to read the comments at the same time. I don't know if my GoPro has that option. Paris is in the comments replying to you also. I'm rambling on here, I don't have a clue. I've never done a live stream properly before, so if I am talking a load of crap, I do apologise. Right, I'm going to pop to the loo, because I've had a couple of beers, and I'll be back with you, and then we will start this together. I'll be 2 seconds, guys. I'll put you onto Paris.
Hello. So, Dave, if you've not just seen the comment, I've just put, we don't really know much about the GoPros. We've literally only just bought a GoPro. We've never had one before. And we bought the new Hero 10, so it just does 4K straight away. But it does take a while when you render your videos and put them on YouTube. It does take a long time for it to go up in 4K. So possibly the video we've just put up, the Odyssey POV, probably won't be 4K yet, but it will probably be 1080p. In the next, hopefully the next day, it should be 4K, but it is a bit of a pain for them to get to 4K. So sometimes when we are doing the videos, Dan, are they two different colours?
No, it's the lighting.
Are you sure? Because it's not there.
No, it is. Go back to the other side.
They all say it's brilliant. They all love it. They said it in the last live stream that we did. But yeah, sorry about that, Dave. Not much help, but yeah. Right, Dan's back now, so I'll put him on in his hair. He looks a bit like Tintin at the moment. His hair's gone dead spiky because of the headset. But yeah, we are having a few beers. I think Dan's had 2 of the Punk IPA on the Perfect Draft, and I'm on my 3rd WKD. But we have got a bottle of rum later on. So maybe this park could end up getting a bit messy. But we'll see. We have got pizza as well for later too. So if you hear Dan munching down the headset, just tell him to shut up in the comments.
Does it? Hello? Yeah. I don't know if they can. Yeah. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just doing a microphone check. I've just took the headset off and I'm talking through the PlayStation 5 controller to see how that works. Yeah, we can both talk to each other and obviously you can maybe hear us talking as well, so I don't know. I don't get the dimensions and quality, it's confusing. What's that from GoPro? So
is that on GoPro, Dave, or is that on about
oh yeah, because you probably won't hear. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear. Come up here. Paris, maybe come sit up here and then you can speak. Sorry guys, right. So the thinking is, obviously we've got this entrance area. You might need to lower it though, Paris, so I don't hear myself. So we've got this little entrance area.
I've shown them about 5 times.
I know, I'm just talking through it. We did this little funky thing with the track. It actually keeps telling me that the ride's closed. But
you should submerge the chair swing into you could submerge the chair swing into a large pit in the ground, so it's in line with the ground level when it's going round. Would be cool, and build the queue line around the outside of the pit. Well, Dan was thinking possibly put it on a raised platform.
The idea was, as you can see, I've raised it up. I was going to raise the ground slightly around it, have it full of like flowers and stuff around the outside, with maybe a welcome sign at the front. And a fence, and that's the first thing you're greeted with, and then have the pathway going around it. Yeah, but I mean, do bear with me. I can't sit here and say I'm rubbish at Planet Coaster because I'm not that bad. I'm just quite slow. It could be, I might be boring. I need to move them comments because I can't see anything on the screen. Do you know how to move them, Paris? Talk more about the rum and pizza.
That's Ryan.
Well, that'll be shortly. Sorry, guys. There's going to be some technical issues here that we're trying to come across because we've never done a stream before.
Go on them settings.
I'm just going to try and because the comments are coming up on the screen directly over all the important stuff that I need to make the ride. So, where was it?
Go on settings. No, the actual. I can't remember, there was a chat audio setting thing. Go on that, yeah. Is it there? Is that it? Display chat, there you go.
Display chat, bottom right. Ah, there we go.
Oh, turn it to bottom left.
Perfect,
there
right.
We go.
So, see that? We're learning. We've just moved the...
Mike put like Wallaby Belgium.
I've never been, but maybe. I've definitely seen it somewhere. I hope there's no one watching this who are really good at Planet Coaster, probably shouting at me saying, do this, do this. I just, I do things and then end up deleting them, so... no, I need to raise that up, don't I? Need to get Digital Dan to come in. Nah, he's much better than I am. No Limits Coaster is my thing. Planet Coaster is just something I just kick back on and chill with. So I'll leave that testing. Paris, have you got any input on colour for this?
No, do the colour afterwards.
Do the colour afterwards.
Yeah, okay. Get some foundations down first.
If everyone wants to build a coaster in the next 30 minutes, just put in the comments. I won't carry on with this too much. We'll get down to doing something fun. Because I can probably spend about 2 hours trying to make this look somewhat presentable.
But yeah, Ryan, we've got Captain Morgan's rum for tonight. We've not had a Captain Morgan's for a very long time. And we've got a sizzler pizza, is it?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm going to do actually. I'm going to delete all that, put that there. I'm going to do the path first. Do I want the railings on or not?
No.
No railings.
No, why would you want railings straight away?
Where is it? Ground railings off. Okay, right.
You're probably not hopeless, Dave. It's a learning curve for everyone.
I mean, I'm not that good at it.
I
You know what I
struggled
mean?
as well, didn't I?
No, Dave, you're not hopeless, mate. Trust me, you're not. It takes practice and dedication, and it's very, very frustrating. You'll see me do this now about 100 times, and I'll probably end up deleting something. I will do a coaster I'll tell you what, I'll do a coaster just gone 8. If you bear with me, if you can hang around that long, I just need to get some kind of layout going with the path. You need to lower that touch, sorry. I hate hearing myself. Once I've got some kind of layout done, and I know where to branch off, then we're good.
Yeah, I really struggled with it, Dave. I bought it, and I didn't do too bad, to be fair, but I just couldn't get into it because the cameras are so complex and all the buttons. I prefer Sims. Sims is more my little go-to building game. I used to love Roller Coaster Tycoon, don't get me wrong, and like Zoo Tycoon, but this is so complex compared to back in the day how everything was.
It's hard because what I'm trying to do is I need like a big enough.
Morgan's and Sizzler Pizza. Who needs OnlyFans?
Well, wait till we get the camera going, Ryan.
That'll be when we see how.
It depends how well this goes. You know what I mean?
Had it then?
I know. If this goes terrible, then it's not going to go terrible. We could just keep doing it, couldn't we?
You should see some of my earlier videos on Podcast Cause was way too intense. Dave, you should have seen my coaster. It was upside down the full way. I mean, I unlocked a lot of trophies for it, which I was grateful for because I'm a big trophy hunter. When it comes to the PlayStation, I love trophy hunting. But oh wow, my coaster was so bad. Dan was howling at it, and I was like, "Why are you laughing? I don't know how to do it." I kind of just clicked like auto on it all, and it was so funny to watch it go around, and it was so fast.
Is that central to the? It's not, is it? It's not central. That's going to annoy me.
No, it's not.
Right, okay.
Things will start becoming off centre anyway when we start drinking more.
I don't know if I can move it now because
that blue one. Do bird's eye. What's the janitor doing? No, you need to go back a bit. No, you need to go back up. I'd say left a tiny bit. No, you had it right with the red.
I'm just trying to get it more central with that. That's what I care about more. That'll do. That'll do.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
I don't know how well this is going to work out. This idea that I've got going on, but we'll see.
I know what you're trying to do.
I want like a load of plants and stuff, but I just don't know how to go. That looks terrible to me.
Why?
I just don't like it.
Right, but just leave it.
No, I'm going to remove that. I'm not going to go with that idea because I don't feel like I'm that advanced.
But now you've just removed it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Bear with me, guys.
The path.
Right. Hang on. Get rid of that. There we go. Right.
Oh, you put a big statue in the middle.
No.
Or a fountain.
No. I want the chair swing. Where is it? Where's the chair swing? Chairplane. Where are you? There you are. Right. That's central, isn't it? So if we get that there...
Yeah.
Right, there we go. There we go, right. We'll do a path.
Was that a G letter?
What do you mean, Dave?
It's probably where it says ginger and brown.
What path are we thinking?
Well, you need a queue line first.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's why it's the path that I'm doing. Black cobble.
Can't see it. Zoom in.
Now's your time to change.
I know. I'm trying to think though.
I don't think it looks too bad.
Okay. Is there any questions you want to ask us, guys, as well? Like, I know you can hear me and stuff, but is there any questions you want to ask us? Just, like, get to know us or anything? Like, just have a chat with us, as well as, obviously, input on the park. A swig of Pepsi. Oh, right, okay. I'm having a swig of WKD. To be fair, Dave, I'm normally on the wine, actually. I had a bottle and a half last week, but I get really, really drunk on wine, so I've opted for something a little bit more calmer this week. Are you two doing any fun stuff next week? I'll let you say
Connecting
that
the queue path to ride
That's the
exit.
queue path, that's why you don't want a queue.
There we go.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's a bit wide, that. Don't like them wide.
Dave's asked if we're doing anything fun next week.
We're going to Tato Park on Thursday, and then on Friday, not sure. Maybe, we were talking about Alton Towers, we've not been since Mardi Gras, so maybe Alton Towers, but I'm not too sure yet.
And we're also possibly going to go shopping as well for our Italian holiday.
Yep. Right, any colour input, Paris?
Wednesday we are going to Warwick Castle. We've never been to Warwick Castle.
No, we should go.
We should. Obviously we're mailing pass holders as well, so we could get into there.
Paris, any colour input?
What do you like at Warwick Castle, Dave?
That looks alright, doesn't it?
Yeah. What have you done to the seats though? Zoom in.
Nothing, just blue.
I've just got to remember to mute copyright music.
Right, so that's we're gonna have all.
Dave, to be fair, if you're talking over copyright music, if you're talking over music, it shouldn't be too bad. We've done a couple of vlogs and we've talked over the music, but some of them it has picked up the copyright, and we have got copyright claims. But obviously, because we're not monetised, we're not really too fussed at the moment. So we just kind of kept it in and not muted it or changed the music. We just kept it in. But yeah, if you talk over it whilst it's playing in the background, then it's not too bad. Friday, that's our wedding anniversary. Oh, congratulations. Happy anniversary for Friday.
Who's that?
Dave.
Oh, congratulations.
How many years?
I'm waiting for him to put too many. So what I'm doing here, if anyone's wondering, is I'm just setting the foundation for where I want to go next. So I'm thinking, obviously, the main... Oh, it's not straight though, is it? But that's fine, we'll go off at an angle. Off down here, we'll have shops and whatnot.
Who says we need to be straight? No.
True, well, I've done that at an angle, haven't I?
Exactly.
So, is everyone going to enjoy if I just fill that full of plants? Probably not, but it needs to be done, so...
Well, that's the whole point.
I'm going to do that. I'm just going to get a drink, guys, then. I'm going to do this, and then we'll build a coaster once this thing's full of plants.
So we're gonna we're gonna theme going up the towers, but Falconer's quest. I got hit by a bird of prey. Well, that doesn't sound fun at all.
Right. Okay. So
9 years. They've been married.
9 years, blimey neck. Fencing. Definitely
Yeah, because you don't want people in there. I know the walks is a game, like.
What fencing?
What's that white one there? Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But it won't match the queue exit.
No, I don't think I like that one. So I like the kind of...
No, that's a crypt fence.
Oh.
No.
We could change the colour of it to match the ride.
It's more the exit queue line. Or the queue line, the fence is completely different.
You can't really adjust that though. Now comes the tedious part. Is that the right way? It's the wrong way.
That's the right way.
This is not the most entertaining video probably when I'm putting fence down, but never mind. That's where I kind of shoot myself in the foot building circular paths and stuff, but maybe I won't keep these for the whole thing of this and we'll probably just go on to building a coaster. But
Dave said get some trees.
oh, I will, don't worry. Once this is fenced off, there'll be some trees going down.
How about we go to the sea live on Friday? Hi, Kaz.
Who's Kaz?
I don't know.
Oh, hello. Welcome to our channel. The way you said hello, Kaz, I thought you knew who she was.
No, we're just saying hello. Oh, it's Dave's wife.
Oh, hello.
It's always good going to the seaside. We love the seaside, so most definitely we'd say yes, do that on Friday to celebrate your anniversary. Won't we?
Yeah, definitely. Paris is sat.
Oh no!
Paris is sat. It's okay. We're not complete perfectionists when it comes to paths.
Oh, the Sea Life Centre in Birmingham. I thought you meant the seaside, Kaz. That was my fault. I do apologise. But if you can get to the seaside, I'd suggest going to the seaside as well. Get yourself a nice fish and chips by the sea. Because that's going to be dead loud for everyone.
Sorry, the music in this game is so addictive.
They are. We've been to the Blackpool Sea Life Centre a couple of times. But we haven't vlogged that because we weren't vlogging at that time. But we have vlogged the Blackpool Tower, which I really did not like. I was so scared, wasn't I?
Yeah. This is going to take ages.
That's going to bug me.
What?
That bit of fence that's not aligned.
It doesn't matter because.
Right, go to a coaster. It's happening, guys.
Right, so we get the idea.
That'll be themed probably by next time we're on live.
I don't know where to do the coaster though now, but that's because I haven't got like paths running off and stuff.
Maybe to the... Where do you think, guys, we should start the coaster? To the right or to
realistic?
The left?
I want a realistic park. I do hate...
Dan, it's gone really, like...
I know, but that's just because... I don't know why they didn't make this game so that the path would just start thick. Do you know what I mean? Like, rather than... It's really annoying. Where does the end of the map?
It's there.
Come on, is it? I don't know. We'll just build a coaster.
What coaster, guys, do you think we should start with? Dan's got literally most of the DLCs, just not the Ghostbuster one. So we've got wooden and hybrid, launch coasters, suspended, wing coasters, standard coasters. What's under special, Dan?
Special is a B&M dive machine, a Gerstlauer. I don't know, they're not really special.
We don't want a Gerstake as our first coaster, do we?
We could do an Intamin Blitz, maybe like a little miniature launch Intamin Blitz with a couple of elements.
Yeah.
But I don't know what coaster we'd use for that.
Hannah did say she wants a caterpillar coaster, so we're going to have to do a caterpillar one.
I mean, a caterpillar. We don't have a caterpillar train.
No, but we can do a dragon one.
That's cable lift, so that doesn't have a launch. So we can't do that one. Has anyone said what ride they want? Otherwise I'll just start.
No, it's just said don't worry about the paths, so...
Should we do an RMC?
I thought you want... Yeah, whatever.
Should we do an RMC?
Where in England are you guys from? Well, I'm from Yorkshire. I'm originally from Bradford. Our Dan's Widnes, so not far from Liverpool ways. But we both live in Widnes, so... RMC, Dave's opted for.
Cool.
We've got 5 people watching, Dan.
Should we do the usual outward bank?
You just go for it. You're the one that knows how to build them, so you just go for it.
Not really.
Yeah, you do.
Anyone watching this who doesn't know anything about roller coasters, I'm not being a complete idiot. These rides by RMC do actually do this. Just in case anyone comes across this and thinks, what is he doing?
Yeah, we've done Zadra at Energylandia, and that is our #1 coaster, and it's absolutely incredible. What about Flamingo Land, Dave?
Right, let's give it a test and see. You okay?
Yeah, I just can hear something on the mic.
Alright.
If you're wondering what Dan's doing now, he's just smoothing. He
Yeah,
likes to smooth as he goes along.
smooth it out. We'll see how it is first, and then. I like to watch it off-ride rather than on. I'm more about how it looks off-ride than when we're on. No, it's okay.
Well, that's really slow.
Don't like that.
No.
Will you be going Wallaby Holland? Yeah, hopefully. We've been looking at going. I've been pricing up some some flights. But I'm not sure when. We're going to Italy in a couple of weeks for a wedding, so that's taking up a lot of our time and obviously our holidays, so yeah.
I meant local theme park when you said Yorkshire. Oh, so Dave, I don't actually live in Yorkshire anymore. I'm over here in Widnes, but yeah, probably Flamingoland was the closest. But Leeds and Bradford are like in the middle of everything, really. Everything's more like a 2-hour drive.
Is Mike still there and Stacey? I'm not sure. Mike, Stacey, you guys still there?
There's 8 people, but I can't see who.
Oh, right, okay. Yep, still here. Cool. You can hear Paris there. She's just gone to the loo. She's shouting to pre-warn. Just the dog will probably start barking shortly. Right, let's give this another test. I've got a feeling going from 16 foot down to 13 foot. This is going to be still quite slow, but we'll go with it.
Oh, excuse me.
Still very slow. We'll do away with the bunny hill and we'll go with something a little bit smaller.
God, it looks like a caterpillar coaster hill.
Who said that?
Me. Dave says his closest is Drayton Manor.
Drayton Manor, yeah, good part, Drayton Manor. I've not been for a while. Sad news about Apocalypse. It's the scariest ride I've ever been on.
I've never done.
Scares the absolute life out of me. Oh, Mike. Actually, Mike, do you remember the time we did, when I contacted Drayton Manor and we got a behind the scenes?
Oh, so they give you a behind the scenes?
Yeah,
like a GoPro film.
This was a while back. Yeah, me, Mike, and a few others went down and we did.
Did you dispatch?
I dispatched. It was Mike that was filming me dispatch Shockwave, yeah.
The video. That's really slow.
Yeah, it's only a pre-ride section. That's ideal, that. Let me just... There we go.
Dave said he's planning on going to the PB event in September.
Oh, nice, yeah. To be honest, I need to get myself... Yeah, that was insane. Still got the video, that's all. Yeah, Mike, if you can link that in the chat, put it in for some people to watch. I'll put it in at the end, so they don't go and leave this to watch it. Can't wait to try out Loki. Loki at Lisburg, yeah? Is that Lisburg he's going to?
Yeah,
Remember we climbed G-Force track. Yep. Mike, they had a step on the kicker wheel, didn't they?
Oh, Nikki, I used to work with.
Nikki, have you guys done Tower of Terror? I haven't. Paris has.
I've done Tower of Terror, Disneyland Paris.
Ah, right, now.
I've not been to Disneyland Paris actually, Nikki. I've only done Orlando. But we are looking at going more places abroad and stuff. But Dan's not a big Disney fan, so.
No, I just like my roller coasters.
But I will get him there, don't worry.
No, the Nebulous. Oh, sorry, my bad, yeah. Oh, God, so they've named another flat ride Loki. Yeah, if you have a look at Lisburg in Sweden, I've been there twice, and they've got a big gyro swing. I think it's by Intamin, called Loki, and it's absolutely humongous.
But you've not been on the one that...
But I have been on that. I haven't been on the one at Drayton Manor, no. Right. Let's get this done. Don't like that.
It says he's done Maelstrom and Cyclonator. Cyclonator is his second favourite
Colton's
ride.
Park.
Colton's.
Just gonna get a drink, guys. Hang on.
He's not done Colton's.
I need to stop apologising and saying to
You
people
do,
what I'm gonna
you
do. Everyone's here to do whatever, isn't it? So
But we've not done Polton's Park.
it's on the to-do list.
It's another one to get written
It's
down.
on the to-do list. We're kind of stuck in a bad. We was stuck in a bad habit of just Alton Towers, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, because they're our local parks. But since coming back from Energylandia, it's kind of opened our eyes to going to new parks.
And now I've got 39 new coaster credits this year alone.
Yeah, and now with having the YouTube channel, we can't keep doing vlogs from the same parks.
It's not that we can't, it's that we don't want to.
So it kind of forces us. I mean, it doesn't take much persuading, to be fair, to start. No, but you know what I mean. It kind of forces us a little bit into saying, right, well, we need to go some new places, because as much as I love Alton Towers and I love Blackpool Pleasure Beach, you know, Energylandia opened my eyes that there's so much more enjoyment to be had in going to a park that, you know, we've never been to. So.
And the fact that Energylandia had 17 roller coasters. If you watch the vlog, guys, there is obviously, we've got three different vlogs from Poland, and it's just incredible. Dave has put, I've only ridden 50 coasters myself. 50th was Ladybird Loop at Tato Park.
Tato Park? I don't think I've been on that.
To be fair, Dan's got 116, I think he said yesterday. And I've got, hold on, let me just get to it. My roller coaster count has gone up to 91, so I've got quite a few this year. Dave, you should do it. Go to Energylandia. It's incredible. And sit down.
Energylandia is absolutely superb.
Kaz needs to go on other coasters at Polton's.
We're going to go with a lateral airtime hill to throw us all out of our seat. And then, any suggestions?
Oh yeah, well, not yet, like we can't put it in yet, but I am thinking I do want a stall, like Zadra's. The inverted stall. You know, our favourite element on Zadra.
Yeah, I don't know if this thing's got enough height to put it in.
No,
unless... Right, I'll tell you what. Do you want to have a little go at building while I run to the loo?
No, because I'll mess it up.
I'm just going to run to the loo, guys. I do apologise.
Stop apologising.
I know. I don't apologise.
But yeah, Dave, we wrote all ours down. We were sat in the sun one day and Dan was like, do you know what, I'm going to write my list down. So we got a notepad and a pen and wrote all of his down. I did mine on my phone, so I've got it. We've both got them recorded on our phones as well. So every time we do a new one, we write it down and put a flag next to it, you know, like what country it's in. So yeah, I recommend you just writing it down, because it's really nice to see, to be fair, and look back on what you've actually been on, what you've done, and comparing what you've done over each other in a way. Because I've done a lot of the American ones, because I went to Florida in 2018.
I'm just going to pour a beer, guys.
Dan's not. Bring us up WKD, please.
Yeah.
And Dan's not been to Florida, so I've got a few more coasters on him than. But it's really good. It's really nice to see what you've been on and what you haven't and where you've explored. And yeah, we did. To be fair, Dave, we did use a lot of RCDB just to double check about, like, obviously coasters that we've been on, just to check if they've not been moved to other parks. Excuse me. If they've not been moved to other parks. 'Cause if they've been moved, then technically it's not a new credit, because it's the same one. It's the same ride. It's just moved. Alton Towers lose some of its magic now that we're able to. To be fair, Kaz, we've said that Alton Towers has lost it for us this year. We used to go there quite a lot, and we've not been there as much this year. We've been more to Pleasure Beach. We've really enjoyed Pleasure Beach this year and last year and stuff, because the operations are a lot better and things seem to be open and available. Oh, don't worry, Stacey, I'm constantly charging my phone at the moment, trying to keep up with the chat and everything going on. But yeah, Alton Towers has lost a bit of magic for us as well. It always seems really quiet, and we don't enjoy the flat rides, we don't enjoy the retro squad. And we said that in our vlog at Mardi Gras, which is obviously on the channel. So if you want to go back and look at our Mardi Gras vlog, then feel free. And if you want to, there is a food review as well of the Mardi Gras food that was available. But yeah, if you want to comment on some videos, guys, we're always commenting back to people. But yeah, Alton Towers has lost some magic for us as well. I watched the video from Coast Park at Argentina. Do you know, there's so many parks out in the world, Dave, that it's so hard to count. And it's so expensive, obviously, to get out to these places because flights are going up and living wages at the moment are a bit hard, obviously, because everything's going up and wages just aren't. Perks of being British at the moment.
I'm back, guys. I'm back. I've got a beer. And I'm ready to go. What are we thinking? Everyone in this chat surely knows some RMC elements. Do we want an outward bank top hat kind of thing, or oh, TV is going to turn itself off.
What are we doing tomorrow?
Sitting in the sun all day.
Oh yeah, that's what we do.
Resting before I'm back in work. Before we're both back in work. In the horrendous sun. Right.
Well, I'm, to be fair, in an air-conditioned building, but the only problem with mine is I'm up and in for 2:30 in the morning, so...
Well, I'm not.
That's my problem, isn't it? Yours is working in the sun, mine's getting up and getting into work for 2:30 in the morning.
Let's see what the speed of this is like. Here it comes. Whoa, we've got a stall, we've got a stall. Many enthusiasts pay good money for that. Should we get it built? I'm joking. Oh, that's a shame because that looked really good as well. We'll go that way. Keep it a bit lower this time.
That's what our top 3 theme parks.
Top 3. Do you want to go first?
Energylandia
is your number 1?
No, it's not number 1.
But you got to go number 1. Are we going in order, Stacey, or are we going just in general? What would be in the top 3? Just put in the comments.
Kaz has said, can they do a corkscrew?
Can these do a corkscrew?
Yeah.
They can do a barrel roll. It's not necessarily a corkscrew.
It's very similar, but that's the RNG.
But yeah, I can put one in. I can try and put one in anyway. I'm just trying to get the speed of this right. Oh, that's beautiful. Sorry, you might hear me get a bit overexcited over some of these elements.
Stop's going now.
I do love
in general, so we don't need to do it in order. That's
in general.
Right.
I think. Sorry, I've stopped building while I think. My personal favourite park is Liseberg. I think that is. I'll go. That's definitely number 1. Granted, I've not been too far afield yet.
I really like Islands of Adventure and Universal.
Listburg really comes to life at night. It's an unbelievable park. It's an amusement park, not a theme park, and it's just got the most incredible atmosphere ever. If you go on YouTube and type in, like, I don't know, Listburg nighttime or something like that.
You didn't give me a drink up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. If you go and have a look at that, you'll see Helix going round with its lights on, and the park's atmosphere is just incredible. So for me, Listburg is probably number one. Number two, I've only been Teatro Park, out of this country, Energylandia. Energylandia probably because, I mean, it's a big park, and while it's got a whole plethora of roller coasters, sadly, a lot of them are just filler. But for what the park is, it's probably definitely that doesn't make sense, does it? I would say it's almost definitely my number two. And number three is probably Chessington or Legoland in this country. I love Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Probably my favourite park in the country at the minute. But if we're talking as a package, theming wise, good variety of coasters, fit for everybody. Soon we're getting a new thrill coaster with the B&M Wing Rider at Chessington. You know, yeah, I think Chessington. My favourite park in the country as it stands, if we're not counting theming, is probably Pleasure Beach. Sorry for going on.
That's because he loves the train. He loves sitting on the train.
Pleasure Beach, you know what? I used to enjoy it years ago, but then I didn't really rate the operations too much.
And now they've got a lot better.
And now, I don't know, something's changed with it. Icon is like my number two coaster in the country after Nemesis. It's just a great park. Pleasure Beach on a sunny day, busy or quiet, doesn't matter to us.
Afterwards.
We go to the Velvet Coaster for a breakfast. We go into the park. We got our annual passes. We go in at what time? 11 o'clock? 10 o'clock some days.
I can finish work and then we'll go.
We'll maybe do 3 laps on the Pleasure Beach Express through the day. We'll get all the coasters done. No matter what queue Icon is, we'll queue it because we love it. It was our first ever roller coaster ride together, Icon was. As a couple. No, not as a couple. Before we got together, Icon was our first coaster. But yeah, Pleasure Beach is great. And then after you leave Pleasure Beach, go and get a fish and chips from Bentley's round the corner, and then go to the beach. And that's kind of our day on a summer. You know what? We might do that next Friday.
And depending on if we stay over, then it's straight to the Velvet Coaster. Bevs.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah,
sorry to harp on a bit there.
Different. So I've obviously been to Florida, and I really, really love the Disney parks. And I loved Islands of Adventure. It's so hard to compare them because they're all so different. But I went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party at Disney in Florida, and I think that was one of the highlights of my trip because I got to see Jack Skellington, and unfortunately I didn't get to meet him because they closed the queue ride, so I cried my eyes out, but it's fine. I also really liked Epcot because I got to meet Baymax and Mulan, and I love Mulan. Mulan's my favourite princess. Baymax I absolutely adore. But
yeah, Paris is a big Disney fan, aren't you?
Yeah, a really big Disney fan. But to be fair, I've not watched a lot of the Disney films at the moment, or the Marvel films, because Dan's a bit of a pain and wants to watch YouTube all the time.
Yeah, I watch a lot of. Usually you'll catch me watching theme park related stuff, roller coaster POVs and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't really watch much Disney stuff.
No, but I do. I love it.
We have said we're going to try and get through the Marvel films, didn't we?
Yeah.
Right, let me just watch this.
And I make Dan watch Nightmare Before Christmas as well all the time. With Jack Skellington and Kelly, but just amazing.
That needs a bit more snap coming out of there. By snap, I mean...
Right, I'm just going to go get a drink because Dan didn't get me one.
Sorry. Right, guys, you're left with me.
Do you want anything?
No, alright, thank you.
It's warm in there, though.
What's everyone thinking of the coaster so far, then? Efteling. Oh, I'd love to go Efteling. It looks a great park. It looks really good. Baron. Yeah. So have you not been, Dave? No. Like you should have gone, or have you been in the past? Just gonna smoothen this out. No one ever been, yeah. No, me neither, mate, me neither. I'm very big on my smoothing. Like I keep saying, coming from No Limits Coaster, it's very... Newbie coaster enthusiast. Alright, I never knew that, Dave. How long have you been into it then? It's been since I was about the age of 4. I've been obsessed with roller coasters. Obsessed. Oof, I like the transition and the speed of that. Let's make it a bit more snappy. Let's go a bit more that way. Get some laterals on it and then put everyone back in the seat. When this is done, we will ride it as well, obviously. Before 2019, when I went the same, went to one amusement park. Which was it? Which park did you go to? Got you into it? You're new as well, Stacey. Oh my gosh. Well, welcome to the same interest, because clearly all have... Sorry, I'm talking absolute crap here while I'm trying to do this. Yeah, it's certainly a unique hobby, isn't it? I know most people I speak to outside of the community, so to say, they all go, "Oh, you're absolutely crazy," and this, that, and the other, or do you not have kids, and this, that, and the other? But no, I'll never grow out of it. And Paris, you loved roller coasters, didn't you, before you met me? But
yeah.
not to the extent probably now.
It was more the fact that I couldn't really get to parks or have someone to go with, and I didn't really want to go on my own.
I felt very lucky finding Paris, because she's exactly the same as me. Mike is more of an enthusiast than me. I've been with Mike 8 years, and oh, it's gone. How do you bring the comments back? Did you do Busch Gardens, Paris? Oh, I'll let you explain that.
Oh no, Nicky.
Sorry, let me just scroll back through the comments. No. These comments are great. We've got loads of people talking. I love this.
Nicky, unfortunately, I didn't go Busch Gardens because I was with my family at the time, so it was more like my mum and dad had a plan, wrote down of what we had to do. She did. Hold on, I'll let me finish this. She did say, so sorry, I'm knackered. I've just come up the stairs. She did say, like, if you want to do your own thing, let us know. And at the time, it was Halloween Horror Nights when they'd just done the first Stranger Things house, and I was wanting to go so bad. But no one wanted to go with me. None of my family wanted to go with me, and I was a bit nervous of going on my own, especially in America with how busy it was in the parks, let alone on Halloween Horror Nights. But yeah, so I ended up not going to that. But I think, like, if I had the chance to do it again and I was in that situation again, I'd probably go. I'd probably do it on my own, because now I'm more, like, confident of doing it. But no, didn't do Busch Gardens.
Stacey said she's picked up some jargon off Mike.
Jargon? Why?
Coaster talk. Coaster talk. Love it. Can't beat it.
Dave's put, before we only went to Blackpool Pleasure Beach, Alton Towers and Drayton Manor. That was before his YouTube channel. Kaz then put, we'd planned to visit Efteling and paid for it, but COVID meant that we had eventually cancelled the trip, and now we have to save again in hopes of doing it in the future. To be fair, Kaz and Dave, we booked Florida, so we both got together in 2018, but we were seeing each other like early 2018, but we officially got together after my Florida trip with my family. And I said to Dan, you need to say it. And he was like, say what? And I was like, you need to ask me to be your girlfriend. Because I like the official stuff. I'm very old-fashioned. I like it official. So after that, we was talking about it one way, and we were saying how much we wanted to go together. So we said, right, let's book Florida for 2020. And we booked it. We had it all paid off. We were saving. And then obviously COVID hit. And we was gutted. We were so upset because it was so close and we'd waited already like 2 years. So we moved it to the 2021, and then unfortunately it got closer and closer, and hi Sarah, and unfortunately
hello Sarah,
with the restrictions not easing that quick, we was really worried about the trip. So we had a long talk about it, didn't we, Dan? And we said, right, we're just going to have to cancel it.
Yeah.
So we cancelled it, but otherwise we would have been to Florida now.
Don't like that bit.
But we are looking at going again. We are looking at going again.
We'll go.
We will go, because we need to get that. Need to get a lot of coasters that got built in the bloody time that between 2018 to now.
If everything would have gone to plan, we would have got on Velocicoaster, we would have got on Icebreaker, we'd have got on Hagrid's.
And the new River Rapid ride, the big Rapid ride.
And we'd have probably done the Starflyer. Everything, but
we literally looked
COVID, unfortunately, messed up everything, so it never happened.
That's the one, Dave. I know. I forgot the name. I am 4 wickets deep, to be fair, and I've hardly eaten today. Well, to be fair, I've hardly eaten this afternoon. I ate a lot this morning, but not this afternoon. Mike put enthusiast jargon, and then he's put in quotations, heartline twist, inversions, etc. My jargon, shouting in the 13 dark section. You put the corpse under the you put the corpse under the patio, basically. And yeah, Kaz, hopefully you and Dave can go to Efteling very soon. Obviously, it's just a pain at the moment with all the inflation, and then they're not putting wages up. It's just an absolute pain at the moment living in the UK. It's quite frustrating, really. How's everyone coping in the heat, by the way?
It's not too bad today, really.
Oh no, it's warm in here. I don't know if that's just me, because I've got absolutely ridiculously long hair at the moment. I haven't had my hair cut for over a year, so it's quite long right now, so I'm a bit sweaty. Yeah, it's a pain, isn't it, Kaz? Like, it's just sad the amount of trips that people had to cancel and then move again to the year after, but then with the uncertainty of it, it was just difficult. It's a difficult decision to make, but it was probably the best decision that we made, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't want to go on our first official holiday and my first ever time to Florida and
have to wear a mask.
Be getting pictures getting photographs with some rides that I've wanted to ride for years, wearing a bloody mask. So. And in
the Florida heat and humidity, wearing a mask, especially from the UK, it takes like the full 2 weeks for you to acclimatise to it.
Yeah, so
wearing a mask and that in that heat.
We just decided against it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Jeez, I tell you what, trying to build elements in this game is so difficult. It really is. I mean, look at the state of that.
Oh, ow. Have you ever had a coaster that the look of it? Have you ever had a coaster that the look of it put you off, but you enjoyed the ride, or vice versa, where it looked like you could enjoy it, but you didn't? That's my guess. Have you ever looked at something?
Smile. Have you ever looked at something and thought it looks good but wasn't?
Have you ever the look of it put you off, but you enjoyed the ride, so the other way around. So if you looked at something and thought, do you know what, that looks incredible, but then you go on it and it's not. No, where you look at something and you think that's going to be awful, but then you go on it and you get off and you think, do you know what, that was actually really fun.
That's a very good and difficult question. Have you ever looked at something and thought it looks intimidating or scary, and then come off and thought it wasn't too bad, maybe, or it looks like it's going to be painful?
Or vice versa, where you liked the look of it.
We did Hero last week, and that ride has been dragged through the dirt. Hero has been dragged through the dirt, and our first ride on that last week wasn't that bad, but we went on it again in the afternoon, and it was absolutely dreadful. So, just because I don't really know many rides that don't just attract me straight away, where I think there's no roller coaster that looks bad to me. Nothing.
To be fair, I liked the look of Smiler, and then I went on Smiler and I really didn't enjoy it. It gave me a headache. We like to call it the Gur steak because
everybody calls it the Gur steak.
Because Saw does it as well. Saw gives you a headache. There's something about Gur style rides that give you headaches. There's something that just kinks, and it's not fun. Smiler was my #1 coaster then. Oh, Dave. You need to go on Nemesis and reevaluate Smiler. No, I'm joking. Everyone's opinion is obviously valid here. We're not here to judge.
That transition there is...
Saw's is #1. To be fair, I do like
Saw's
Saw.
a belting ride.
Really good.
This transition's going to look better. This stall is going to look much better.
When you finished it.
It's going to look better than it's going to ride. But, as I say, I go off how they look.
Kaz, are you quite scared then of roller coasters, or do they just all intimidate you and you think you can't get over the fear of it looking at it? Oh my god, Dave has said he's done Nemesis, but he prefers Inferno.
That's fair enough. There's a lot of people I think that prefer.
Stacey said great transition.
Oh, I don't know about that, Stacey. Watch it when it goes through.
You're not strange, you're unique.
Watch
you're
this.
Your own person.
Watch this when it goes through. It's absolutely awful. Do you know what? I might even...
scared. We need an inverted station add-on for this game.
Yeah, I might not do an inversion for this ride. I might just keep it solely airtime. Because I'm not happy with how this is looking. This bit's fine. This bit's fine, but this bit... Oh no.
What makes you scared of coasters then, Kaz? Is it like, is it the height of them? Is it, do you not feel safe on them? Or, I don't know, like, there's a lot of people that I do know that are scared of roller coasters, but once they've experienced quite a few, they kind of overcome that fear and the adrenaline kind of takes over. How do you both rate Mumbo Jumbo as a package, theming and ride? Mumbo Jumbo's not got theming.
I wouldn't say it's got theming. No, but I mean it's kind of African-y, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
Very, very marginal on the entrance. Otherwise...
It wasn't too bad. It was my first time riding it last week. I've never ridden it. It was my first time last week. I have been to Flamingo Land and I did Hero before Dan. But I didn't do Kamali and Mumbo Jumbo because the queues were just so long. It has an African fence. But yeah, the ride's not too bad. I didn't mind it. I was quite shocked, to be fair. The turn where you're hanging, I was like, whoa, what is this? I thought I was going to fall out.
Do you know what? It was more painful on the shoulders than I remember.
Yeah, because it's 2 different restraints, isn't it? It's the shoulders separate and then the restraint over your legs/stomach. So Stacey's put, wow, the only ones I'm spooked by are the ones that have restraints such as G-forces and the fact you're momentarily upside down for 5 to 6 seconds. Don't go on Zadra then, if you're afraid of being hung upside down for a long time, because there's a stall.
There's a stall which I was just trying to make, but
it
I
hangs you
can't
upside
do it in
down,
this
probably
game.
for about 2-3 seconds.
Yeah, something
And
like
it's
that.
it's incredible. But obviously, if you're not into that, then don't put yourself through it. But I do suggest going on it. I do suggest like giving it a go. Paris probably best to go in the weekday. To be fair, I know this was way before I met Dan that I went. I can't remember when I went, but yeah, weekdays are usually the best. Blue Fly at Europa has the odd slowing version, I remember. And Sledgehammer was another. Where's Sledgehammer, Stacey?
Sledgehammer was...
Dan will probably know, actually.
Oh, I'm not sure, actually.
Mike, how's your beer going down as well? Well, your stout. How's your stout going down?
Is that what it was, a stout?
Yeah. He sent you a picture.
I know, but...
He's not looked.
No, I've seen the picture, yeah?
He didn't pay attention then.
Not me. No.
We went to Portland Park on Tuesday in September last year and I ridden Storm Chaser 6 times. Wow, that's good going, that. That's because September though, obviously all the kids go back to school and parents, by the end of the 6-week holidays, they've probably not got enough money to take the kids to a theme park. Because obviously going on holiday and things like that, it's quite expensive. Especially out of term time. Beer was okay, started Carlsberg 18.
Are they both having a drink tonight?
£11.99.
Carlsberg. Oh.
Well, to be fair, Mike, we've just bought a 70 centilitre bottle of Captain Morgan's rum for £11.5p. Well, that's because obviously we both work at Asda and we've got
Very
a discount.
precise.
Yeah, well, we've got a discount staff for 15%, so it was 70 centilitre for £11.5p.
Bargain.
Bargain. Wrong name, it was Slammer. Where is
Slammer? I thought that's what it was. Slammer's at Thorpe Park. It was the SNS Sky Swap.
Oh, I don't know what that
and
is.
it basically took you up. You had a group of people sat facing this way, a group of people sat facing this way. The arm went up in the air, and it would go. You imagine people sat here facing one way, and people sat there, and the whole arm would, and it was called a sky swap because it was like a big swatter. Yeah. If you imagine to do with them, yeah.
Oh, Mike's got Kraken. Ooh.
Oh yes, Mike.
Mike and Stacey have got Kraken. We do love good Kraken, to be fair. I really enjoy Kraken. And Kaz has put, I'm very anxious with coasters. I'm scared of heights. Quite likes me to give much time to overthink the ride, and I hate the lift hills for the same reason. Yeah, queue lines do give a lot of people a lot of anxiety, because obviously, especially if you're queuing for a long time, like, you do get the anxiety because you see the ride going round so much and you're thinking, oh my god, I don't want to get on this. For example, Dan's mum, we got her in the Wicker Man queue and she was going to get on Wicker Man. We got her to the pre-show, she watched the pre-show. We got all the way through and she went, I can't do this, and obviously left through the back exit. She was so close, but it just overtook and overwhelmed, so we understand where you're coming from on that perspective, Kaz. But scared of heights, to be fair, Dan is absolutely petrified of heights. We'll put a set of ladders up, and he'll go up one step, and he's like, no, I can't do it. Unless he's had a bit of liquid courage, then he'll go, yeah, I'll do it, I'll be fine. But it's always, Paris, will you go get this? Will you climb on the ladder?
When Christmas comes, and it comes to putting up Christmas decorations, it's usually not me that goes up in the loft. But yeah.
But yeah, cause queues, I understand the queue line situation and anxiety in queues, because Dan's mum's very similar with queuing up and seeing the ride go around and stuff. And it is hard to obviously overcome that anxiety to get on to the ride. But there is a good, not to promote it, but I'm gonna say it, there is a good vlog on YouTube of a guy who goes to Alton Towers, and he's absolutely petrified of the rides.
Oh, we nearly stalled. We nearly stalled, yeah.
And Dan watched it, and he's absolutely petrified of going on.
Can't remember the guy's name, but he was very scared of.
But he overcome it, and he got on Nemesis, and he cried because he enjoyed it that much, didn't he?
Yeah, it's nice to see because, you know, I believe it opens people up to. I was watching today a Jack Silverstone video. Oh, I missed it.
No, you're not. No, I was watching today Jack Silverstone's video on Colossus Lift Hill Climb. I felt bad for Arch Nemesis. Why does that? Was it? We've not seen it. Was he scared of going up? Wasn't it Johnny Rotten from the Sex Pistols?
I'm just gonna pop to the loo, guys. So I'm just gonna pause the game. I'll be back.
Do you want to save it? So it.
Yeah, save it if you want.
I mean, I'm not gonna lean forward, but he's put the microphone dead far away from me. So if you can't hear me. Last time we went to Chessington, we had to go up for 75 minutes. Really wanted to skip. If we then got to... Yeah, it is a pain with the queue lines and with them being so long. Maybe try getting a fast pass, cars. I know they're not the cheapest, but maybe have a look at getting a fast pass for a couple of rides. Even if it's just a singular ride, just to overcome a bit of fear on them. You could literally see down from the stairs. To be fair, Dave, Dan said to me that he wants to do the big one, walk the big one. Even though he's petrified of heights, he says he really wants to do the big one, walk the big one. But I've said I can't do that because gaps in stairs petrify the life out of me. Walking up Revolution's queue line, up the stairs, I panic, I shake. I hold on to both railings and Dan's like, come on, Paris, hurry up. And I'm like, no, I can't. You're going to have to wait because I'm so scared of going up stairs with gaps. I don't know why. I always think my foot's going to get stuck and I'm going to fall. But yeah, go on.
I really want to do Tor now as they've got. Sorry, I just need to see how well this takes this. Oh, that looks like crazy at the time. That might be too much, to be fair.
Well, why don't you put your open testing on and have a look?
No, I'm just gonna.
Dave, what coaster would you want to walk? Seeing that you've got, I want to walk a coaster. Which one would be your preferred coaster? Are you hungry, Dan?
I don't know. My
don't know if you heard that, guys, because the microphone's right next to your stomach, but he just grumbled a bit then.
It's still doing it.
Rita Walk sounds nice, Mike said. Carolyn was mentioning about the vampire with the 70. Oh yeah, vampire. Vampire we really liked. We love vampire, don't we? And
vampire is...
The queue line for vampire when you get into it, oh my god.
See if this is any better.
Hi Bern. Bern's put Nemesis, your mum's put Nemesis.
Everyone say hello to Bernadette in the chat. Is it called Catching Up with Bernie? He replied as Catching Up with Bernie. That's my mum's vlogging channel. Go and subscribe if you will and watch some of her videos. She's really good. There you go, Mum, you got a shout out.
You got your plug.
Stacey says wooden roller coaster at Great Yarmouth. Yeah, well we were talking about going Great Yarmouth. We have got 2 weeks off coming up. In 4 weeks' time we're going to Italy for a week, and then the week after we've got free, and we're trying to decide what to do. But Great Yarmouth was an option. Vampire is now my favourite, but still, yeah, 45 minutes is a long time.
If you just type in Catching Up with Bernie, it should just come up. I'm sure maybe you could possibly click on her profile. I don't know how it works on the chat. Vampire is now my favourite coaster, but still having to wait 75 minutes really pushes me. Yeah, I think, to be fair, Kaz, you probably just need to experience it a little bit more, and then maybe the wait time probably wouldn't affect you as much, but obviously it's different for everyone, really. Stacey's put, I'd love to go to Great Yarmouth again. Mike put, They batch it so well it carries on rolling through the station.
Oh.
So it's a bit like Hero then. I know Hero doesn't roll through the station, but obviously that's just
I'm just going to watch this live data just to see the G-forces.
The G's.
We want to see a nice negative 0.1 on vertical G-force. Any more than negative 0.1, maybe 1.2, and we're in trouble. Which I think we might get.
Where? On this little... We didn't get -1.
That's alright. Anything negative is good.
Yeah.
-1 would probably be...
It's ejector, isn't it?
But yeah, it could be brutal.
Could be his Zadra.
Yeah.
Are we putting Zadra brakes in it?
Are
we stopping it on Zadra brakes? If any of you have seen Zadra on a PLV or ever experienced
you would never...
Zadra's brakes, they are so instant. It's like doing an emergency stop in a car. Like, you just go bang and you stop straight away. And it does fall.
If it crashed into a wall, it'd probably stop quicker.
Yeah.
Wouldn't stop as quick.
Yeah, Birdie's not doing bad, Dave. She's not doing bad at all. She's got one of her videos, and I think it's on like 19,000 views.
Yeah, she's got like a tour of the Alton Towers Hotel and stuff. And,
yeah, there's a few videos on there.
So there's plenty to watch.
And we do also jump in on a couple of videos. We are on the Alton Towers one. So, and the wedding vlog. Obviously, she has got a wedding on there, which got me into vlogging. There is a section in the wedding where they had a Tesla car. And obviously we didn't want Bern in a wedding dress to be on the camera all the day. We wanted to enjoy her day, so we took the camera and I did a bit of vlogging and we all chipped in. So yeah, I think that's what really got me into vlogging. Obviously I did do my makeup channel beforehand, which I did explain in the live chat we had yesterday with Love to Explore, which is obviously Mike and Stacey's channel. Yeah, like that's where I probably took off with vlogging, and then Dan joined in when we started doing the theme park. Then we decided on the name change to G&B.
I said you can't keep doing the
vlogging
vlogs.
With House Brown anyway.
Can't keep putting vlogs up on a makeup channel. I said, so if you're going to be dedicated to vlogging, which she was more than makeup, I said we're gonna have to do it together and change the name because we're both in it.
With the makeup though, it's not like I've fallen out of love with it, it's just more, it was finding the time to do it whilst we was obviously doing the theme parks and then trying to enjoy life as well, because sitting doing a makeup, it can take like 3 to 5 hours, it could take even longer depending on how complex it is. But yeah, it was just taking up a lot of days. Sometimes I'd end up sitting downstairs and I'd have a full face of makeup on. Like, I'd be sat dressed.
She used to come down and have a tea.
Just Chucky or something.
She'd come down and have food with me. I was cooking downstairs and she'd come down and eat a tea, wouldn't you? With a face full of makeup.
Hi, Dave. Who reviews?
Hello.
With it being
Hello,
GB,
mate. You're right.
Hold on, what's Mike said there? With it being GB as initials of channel, you could always use the Union Jack on it. Yeah, but nah.
In what way?
Well, I don't know. But it's G and B, not just GB. It needs the and sign in the middle.
Yeah.
But yeah, we decided on G and B in bed. It took Dan a while to overcome what he wanted, but we was laid here and he woke me up in the middle of the night, to be fair. Oh, it's Dave's second YouTube channel. And he woke me up in the middle of the night and he went, do you know what, Paris? Ginger and brown's the way forward. And I was like, go to bed. I was like, go back to sleep. Why have you just had this epiphany in the middle of the night? But then that's it, we went for it. And we was both in work at the time. We created the logo. We was back into throwing ideas with each other. I then finished work, had a mess around on the laptop. And we came up with the logo and the backdrop that we've got now for the channel, which looks so professional in my eyes anyway. Hopefully it does to all you guys. Let us know if you think it looks professional or not. We tried so hard and we was back
What's that, the logo? Yeah, it was...
We was back into so much.
We're not really that way inclined, are we, when it comes to...
No, yeah, I've got, like, I'm very artistic and very nitpicky with stuff.
I know I want something to look, but I couldn't really put it to paper.
But
That makes sense.
If Dan tells me an idea, I can like envision it and say, right, this is what we should do here and here. And he threw the idea of the...
It was my idea with the heads, wasn't it? The two heads.
And then I messed around with them, and he was like, I want eyes on it. And I put these few eye ideas on, and then we didn't like it. And then I put glasses on me, because I wear glasses all the time. And then that's what it was, wasn't it? And we were just like, that's it. That's the one.
Pretty much.
Oh, Kaz, what? I don't know if you mind me calling you Kaz, or do you prefer me calling you Carolyn? It's up to you. You decide. But what arts and crafts do you like doing? Are you more like into sewing, crocheting? I think that's the word for it. Or do you like drawing, painting? What's your like go-to thing? I'm very artistic. I am qualified makeup artist, but I do like drawing as well. On my personal Instagram, I've got a lot of my drawings on there, and when I can put my mind to it, I can sit for hours. You used to sit and play this, didn't you? You used to play Planet Coaster, did Dan, and I'd sit and I'd draw, and I've done quite a few drawings, and I love it. I just love escaping and drawing things. But yeah, I've got a few on my personal Instagram account.
I'm going to start bringing this back to the station now, I think. We're running out of space.
But guys, there is 7 of you watching live right now, and only 3 of you have liked the video. So come on, get them likes going in.
3 have liked.
3 have liked, and it's one of us. One of the likes is us, so only 2 people have. It's so warm in this room. I don't know if it's the beer starting to hit, well, the Alka-Pops.
It's probably the PlayStation as well, to be fair.
PlayStation. PS5 does pump out a lot of heat, guys, if you don't have one. The Gulliver's vlogs are uploaded, just not live yet. Do you know what, Mike? That's what we've been doing. We've realised not to put the vlogs up straight away. Oh, it might be me then, Mike. It might just not be reloading very quick. But it says 10 likes on his feed, so that's good. But yeah, we've started not putting ours up live. We've kept them private till they've gone up in like HD up to 1080p at least, and then obviously the 4K can then develop over the next few days. But yeah, we only figured that out, didn't we, when we put one up, and it was like watching 8-bit. It was so bad. We put up a premiere and we was like, everyone tune in, and then we watched it and we was like, oh my gosh, it was so bad. Kaz has put, when I was younger, I was nervous with coasters, but I was still able to get on them with friends. But I wasn't going regular to parks, and I stopped for years, and my fears built up in those years. That's probably it. Then you're probably giving yourself too much of a break. But obviously, everyone has the breaks and stuff. And so long as you get back into it, it's what you enjoy as well, Kaz. Just if you don't enjoy them, then you don't enjoy them. If you like the flat rides, people do like the flat rides. Dan's mum, Bernadette, she really likes the Runaway Mine Train at Alton Towers. She absolutely loves it. She adores it. It's one of her favourite coasters, isn't it?
Yep.
She could probably sit on that all day long. She loves it that much. But to be fair, I don't mind the Runaway Mine Train, choo-choo and all that.
Right, let's get a brake run done.
Nah, get that auto end done.
The worst part about this game is trying to get
it all lined up.
I mean, look at that, look.
You're not high enough, I don't think.
But
because it says minus there, you're down. You need to go up. I like jewellery making, diamond painting, and most crafts that really use my hands. Oh, nice. Do you know what? I've never done a diamond painting before. I've seen quite a few of them. I've never done one. What jewellery do you make? Do you make like earrings, necklaces, bracelets? Are they like woven, or do you make them with? Oh, what's the? Are you like resin making? Mike said try building back from the station, so go to the
yeah, I was just
backwards.
Yeah, I'll try that now.
But yeah, I've seen quite a few personalised jewellery things, Kaz.
Well done, Mike. Legend.
That's the beer, that Mike. You don't know what he's doing.
I have hit this issue before, but I've had a couple of pints, so right.
We're blaming on the booze. We're
going to be test riding in a minute, so oh, hang on, we've hit an issue.
Kaz says she likes the mine train.
This is like a mine train, just on steroids.
No, it's not. Runaway Mine Train is 30 years running. That's crazy, that, to be fair. It doesn't even feel like it's 30 years running. You've got coasters that are a lot
Why won't this...
track limits exceeded.
It's because...
There you go, you did it.
No, no, it's because it was a block section. It can't auto-complete a block section. Well, it'll do...
It's a mine train on acid.
It'll do what I tell it to do.
That it is, Mike, that it is. It is a mine train on acid.
Well, hopefully it is. I mean, inversions, I like to hand build. I don't like to input them.
And he likes to perfect them, like he can spend hours just creating. He did it on his last one. He did. This is
not going to be great. Sorry for butting in. This isn't going to be great, but we'll ride it and see. Are we ready?
You did a loop last time, didn't you? When you were sat for ages and ages.
There we go.
That is so close, Dan.
Yeah, they call it near miss.
Need some triggered flame effects on that brake.
Oh yeah, I'll get the health and safety in first, mate, to inspect. Right. I might be able to get a bit more speed out of this with a faster lift hill.
Yeah, get that lift hill faster.
But we'll see how it rides first. What's that mark in the sky? See it?
It's the sun.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
It's the sun rays.
Everyone, I hope you're starting your living rooms with your hands up. I am.
Why are we like in the track?
I like that view.
I hate that view.
Oh, this thing's an airtime machine. I don't even care. Look at that. Woo!
Woohoo!
Yes. Oh, I don't know about this turnaround though.
Oh, it's very slow.
Oh,
Slows the
yeah.
ride down. But that's a good thing because it's coming up to the brakes. What do you think, guys? Stacey says, I feel the wind in my hair.
Stacey sat there with a fan.
Mike.
Stacey sat there with the fan on her. I don't know about this turnaround. That's the only issue I've got. So.
Well, you've got a green sick rate. You've got excitement rate at 5.61 and fear at 3.
Yeah, but they're all wusses, so it doesn't matter. What's the G-force?
Max speed's 48.
Yeah, look at that.
Easily up that.
Max G-force.
3.6.
What's the max speed?
Max
48.
Speed 48.
Yeah, but that's because I only built the lift hill to 89 foot. I should have gone higher.
Don't put your hands up, Stacey.
Yeah, I would have maybe made the lift a bit bigger, but it's okay.
Sound cool, them cars, to be fair. Sound really good. What are you doing now? See, this is what he does. So he'll build something, he won't like it, and he'll go back about 5 times and redo it.
This bit doesn't flow well enough, so it just needs to be a bit smaller, that's all. And the station's not long enough. And then we need the block section.
Did you even do the station longer then, or did you just cancel it all?
No, I did it. Well, see?
It didn't look like it. Right, I'm just going to nip to the toilet. Again. Ugh. Tell them that we've got child-sized bladders when we drink.
We have. We need to put the pizza in the oven because it's getting on.
Is it? What time is it?
It's 9 o'clock. Yeah, we need to eat. Oof, I don't know about that.
Do you want me to go put it in?
You can do. That is the worst ending to a ride I've ever seen.
Mike put his hands up. So Mike put his hands up.
Well done, Mike.
Posterbot's video about clearance on the big one. I feel I need to lower my hands with the interaction. What, on the big one? Interaction where? The only bit that I feel unsafe with my arms in the air is when it comes round the downward helix to go through the tunnel. You know, just that where the comes in.
Oh, hang on. Yeah.
That's where.
There we go.
That's where I don't put my hands down.
You did me a beer like downstairs. We'll have to net that though.
Yeah, but it won't be good.
Excuse me. I do need to do a bit of smoothing. That isn't too bad, that's much better than it was. What does everyone think of the layout? I can do better, it's not the
Dave
best.
said ease and Wickerman. He's on about his hands up on Wickerman. Well, that didn't work, did it?
Pardon me.
You went to drink it,
Yeah.
you spat it back in, you
Give it
a rinse with the water in the scrub. Yes.
Pardon me, sorry guys if you can hear me burping.
How long do you think the pizza should go in for?
10 minutes on about gas mark 6 will be ideal. Sorry guys, Paris has just gone to put the pizza in. And she's pouring me another beer while she's there. What does everyone think of the coaster then? I really don't like this ending. Too much. Let's see how it looks. Any suggestions? Let me check Paris's phone, check the comments. I'm just looking at the live stream on Paris's phone, the quality's really good. What's your favourite scare maze? Actually, everyone comment what's your favourite scare maze. I'm intrigued. Right, I think we're going to go with that. I did quite like Curse. And it opened. Oh, I've not done the Thought mazes, but I need to. Darker Steps. Yeah, Darker Steps was very good. Why is that so zoomed in? There we go. Right, guys, I'm just running to the loo. Paris will be back in a second, and I'll be back myself. 2 secs. I'll just flick you to a POV. Finish, Paris.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm back, guys. I shouted downstairs asking Paris as she was walking up if I'd finished my keg of beer, and she said, "Oh, I forgot," so she's gone back to pour it. It's a 6-litre keg, by the way, but I haven't drank it all tonight. I drank some last week. It's a 6-litre keg, by the way, but I haven't drank it all tonight. I drank some last week. Let me check these comments. Some species I enjoy. I'd happily go through several times. But in terms of that, actually, don't be scared. Cabin in the Woods at Thorpe Park and Extreme. Ooh, the hunt at Extreme was great back in the day. Hooded Maze. Did anyone remember? Oh, what's it called? Was it Molly Crow on Alton Towers? I thought that was really good. I really enjoyed Molly Crow because it left a lot to the imagination. And I guess if you've not got too much of an imagination or twisted imagination, then maybe it wasn't for you. But I really enjoyed it. Yeah, Molly Crow. The first time I went through that, I led the group. Oh, it doesn't really matter where you are on that maze because you've got a hood on, you can't see anything, can you? But for me, I went at the front and I had my hand on the rope walking through, and I just felt a hand. I brushed my hand across the rope and it went over someone's hand, and oh my god, it scared the life out of me. And mazes don't usually scare me these days, but that frightened me. Walking Dead. Yeah, I like Walking Dead. I actually love Walking Dead. It's a great ride. The coaster layout itself isn't the best, but the theming inside makes it. And if you like The Walking Dead, you can't really go wrong, can you? What's everyone thinking of this coaster, by the way? Does everyone like it? I know it's not got any inversions, it's just more of an airtime machine. But it's fairly compact, and I think I've got the most out of it, given that it's only 89 feet. And it's only 48 mile an hour, was it? So I've done what I can. I don't think it looks too bad. I might have to turn it, to be honest. I don't know how much I like. I like to... Oh, hang on. I like to see things, how they look on the skyline. So from like the entrance of the park. Yeah, I can't do it that way, so it's going to have to be that way. Yeah. I'm not sure about this, how it looks. Maybe over here? That could be a nice... Oh, yes. Yes, I like that a lot. Bring that right down. Interaction with the guests entering the park. Seeing a coaster like that. Yes, we'll go with that. So, let me go back to this guy. Rename him. It's okay, Paris is back. Rename him something else, and let's see if the plip cam. Let's see if the plip cam works. Filling them in on what?
Just
Thank you. Is the cake finished?
No.
It's not finished.
No.
Wow.
No, not yet.
There can't be much left in it. Right, Paris, so I've got the entrance here, look.
Rifling in here from opening this.
And as you come in, you're going to be greeted with...
Greeted with what? Oh, that view. Whoa.
I mean, I might turn it a touch more. I want to see the lift hill.
That? Hold on.
I've moved it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, I've moved it across.
Maybe have that as a picture opportunity. Get one of the
yeah, probably will.
stands next to it. I've just seen Scare Maze, so what are you talking about?
I'm talking about mazes. Get in the chat, Paris, because I'm trying to keep up and build. Kaz said she loves The Walking Dead. Now, Paris hasn't seen all of The Walking Dead, but I have.
But I'm a big zombie fan.
Oh no, actually, don't spoil anything in this chat, but I have seen... I haven't seen all of The Walking Dead, but I've seen up to season 7?
Don't know.
7 or 8, I can't remember when it ended, but I haven't seen the last season and all that.
But to be fair, Kaz, I've not seen any of The Walking Dead, but I am a zombie actress. I've worked with Events to Scare. There's no point in pointing that because it's another thing. I've worked with Events to Scare. I've done a few zombie acting jobs. I've also worked at Scarefest at Alton Towers. Scarefest? Yeah, that's what it's called. And I was in Subspecies. So I've done that.
Is this even working?
I've also done a promotional thing for Events to Scare, which was for escape rooms, and I had to dress up as Jigsaw. That was fun. I drove from Leeds all the way down to Derby, dressed as Jigsaw. I was getting the most crazy looks from people in the wing mirrors and, well, the interior mirrors, sorry, and people over the street and stuff whilst I was driving down dressed as Jigsaw. I think they were all a bit petrified. But yeah, I've done a lot of zombie acting and I love it. I love just scaring people. That was probably the first encounter me and Dan have ever had in our lives back in 2016.
Yeah, we said this on the live stream last night. We'd love to explore if anyone
watched it. Go watch it.
Go watch it back. But we were talking about the first time me and Paris probably ever met was in 2016 when she worked in Subspecies. She was a scarer that day, and I was a
guest.
I was a what's it called?
A guest.
No, the Freedom Pass. I was a Freedom Pass holder, so I was doing the scare mazes a lot.
And I definitely probably scared the absolute bejeebers out of Dan.
Yeah. And we probably met there for the first time. When I
get into my characters, like I don't stop. There was this one girl, and I accidentally, I didn't mean to. I made her have a panic attack because obviously Subspecies is a 15+ contact maze, so obviously we can touch the guests and obviously they can't touch us and blah blah blah. And there was a tunnel in Subspecies. I don't know if you all did it. And I sat on top of the tunnel and no one could see me because the light was just in front of me. And this lady put a hand on my kneecap to look in the tunnel, to bend down and look in the tunnel. And I thought, oh, this is the perfect opportunity to just put my hand on top of her hand and see how she reacted. So I did that and she collapsed to the floor and started having a panic attack. So when things like that happen, you have to break character because obviously safety of guests and for yourself really. So I had to break character and asked the lady if she would like to leave the maze because obviously she was that petrified and she asked to leave. So I had to go get one of the, I forgot what they're called. They're like crew members really, and they are in the maze just around to help the general public if they want to leave the maze or if we have any problems. You go to them and they will sort it out, kick guests out if they need to, or escort them out if they don't want to be in there. So yeah, she was petrified, bless her. And it was so fun. It was so fun. I know it sounds awful, but it was so fun. And oh, the time's going off for the pizza. Oh. So that's me gone.
Add 2 minutes, add 2 minutes. I don't think 10 minutes will be enough.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Add a 2 minute time.
Guys, is everyone enjoying the stream? Anything we can improve? Anything that you would change? I don't know. I mean, it's the first ever live stream we've done in terms of gaming. The way we're playing now, the way I'm playing now is pretty much the same way that we'd do it any other time. And what's everyone's thoughts on the coaster? I think I've asked that about 10 times, but I haven't kept up with the comments, so I do apologise if I'm repeating myself.
I've been sat next to you.
I know. But yeah, is there anything that you change, or is this good? Is it entertaining? I ruined subspecies for everyone.
Oh, Mikey was one of them. I ruined subspecies for everyone in it when I tried to calm Stacey down by shouting their actors. It's in their best interest that we are safe. Yeah, to be fair, like it is a scary thing. When I did the staff walkthrough, staff previews, I cried a lot in Terror of the Towers. I was so scared. Kieran Quinn, obviously Mike, you know Kieran Quinn. He was bullying me. Obviously we knew each other because we worked together, but I was at the front of Terror of the Towers. You had to have your hands on the shoulders. It was a non-contact maze, but he picked on me because I was at the front and he was shouting my name, and I was petrified. I had never been so scared in my life. I walked out and I was crying my eyes out, and everyone was like, "Paris, are you okay?" And I was like, "Just wait until our staff preview of Subspecies. I am going to absolutely terrify the lot of you." And I was positioned in the tunnel on staff preview. So with the tunnel, you have two ways. You have the short way, which is a straight through, or you have the long extension on the tunnel, which you go through and then you turn right, and it's a longer section. And I was situated at the bottom of the long section because we barricaded the short section off, because you do have a gate that can block it off. So we blocked it off and made every single staff person come down the long section. So I was sat in the corner and I could see the people coming towards me, and they were all like, "Oh no, where do I go?" And I was like, "Come down here, Ratty." And they were all crawling down, and I grabbed the faces, and because they couldn't see me, they was absolutely petrified. So yeah,
Sorry guys, I'm
scared
just
a lot of people.
I'm adjusting the layout again, trying to do the brakes.
And I got a lot of payback because they absolutely petrified me. They're probably more full on with staff proof. Yeah, to be fair, Mike, we had to be, because obviously you wanted to make a good impression. And there was also, back when I did it in 2016, there was the extremes. Extremes of fun. We took people's shoes off, we put fake blood on the foreheads, we'd drag them through the tunnel backwards, then we'd send them back into the dark room, we'd sit on them and ride them as horses. We was awful on extremes, but extremes, they paid for that experience. So we was horrific. We was really, really horrific. Yeah, Kaz has put down the only thing that worried me with mazes is making sure that I knew about any steps in the maze as a fear of falling down them, but I have to go slow through the mazes in general, plus I like it. And you can now explain about you with your scare maze experience.
Right, okay, right. Well, I'll stop building for a second and I'll explain this. I went through the sanctuary. Does everyone remember the time when they brought the sanctuary back when the Smiler was delayed? They brought it back around Easter time.
I'm just gonna go check the pizza.
I think it was 2013, maybe April 2013. They brought the sanctuary back. It should have finished in October 2012 when Scarefest ended, but they brought it back anyway. We did a few run-throughs. I think it was free. Mike, you'll probably know. Just put in the comments, mate, if you remember that. I'm pretty certain it was free. It might not have been, but regardless, I went through a few times, and this one particular time, you know, you do the whole what's the recreational room with the sofa, the wheelchairs, and all that stuff, where the fire effect used to be, and we continued through. You go through the ward, marmalisation, and then you go downstairs. Well, I come downstairs and I stood on, well, as I put my foot on the floor on the final step getting downstairs, I rolled my ankle and I actually got removed from the maze by first aid. The actors come help me out and got me out. First aid had to drive me off site I had to fill in a form, make sure I was okay. Long story short, when I got home, I went to the walk-in centre, and it turns out I'd actually shaved the ankle in my bone, on my bone. Shaved my ankle.
Your bone in your ankle.
Shaved the bone in my ankle, and the nurses said you'd have been better breaking it. I said, well, I'll bear that in mind next time. But yeah, so I actually rolled my ankle in the sanctuary. Not the last time I went through it, but one of the last times.
Stacey said, I remember the person saying, come here, rat it, and grab my leg too. Stacey, was this back in 2016?
If so, then it was probably Paris.
Me. And I'd say I apologise for it, but to be fair, it was my job back then. So if I scared you, then I was doing my job correctly, and I did a good job at that. We also had a couple of cold yellows in subspecies back then in 2016. Cold yellow is basically obviously someone wetting themselves. That was not a good thing for the person, but it was good for us because obviously we was like, yes, we've got another cold yellow. To know that
to you guys, it means that you've done your job well. It means
we've done our job really well, really well. Kaz has put, the only time I panicked with a scare maze was a subspecies because I didn't want to stand in front of a door and fear of falling back, but the guy grabbed me and pushed me through it. Yeah, to be fair, Kaz, that was the whole point of the doors. I had to do the traps a few times as well as the tunnel. So the traps was, if you put someone in front of a door, you knew which door, as an actor, the person was getting pushed through.
Hey,
to be fair, Mike, probably no one. It was probably
who had to clean up. I love how he's called it urine.
No wonder why it stunk in the maze.
Was there ever a cold brown?
Do you know what? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure there could have been.
Someone definitely crapped the jocks in there. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, as I was saying, Kat, sorry to overlook that, but yeah, with the traps, you did get pushed through the door. The whole point was to be dragged through the door, and the person behind the door picked you to win the race. So the subspecies was all about races, and we had bets on who above ground was going to win our race for us, and blah blah blah. So if they picked you and pulled you through the door, then they wanted you to win the race. But obviously it was quite scary because you was on your own before everyone else was then put through. But then the whole point was to split everyone up and get them so confused, which I loved doing. It was so good. It was okay and not a cold yellow for me. I just remember saying, no thanks, let me pass. Yeah, it was probably me. The amount of people that said, no thanks, just let me through. Or I was in the tunnel and I'd sit and I'd do a little silhouette when they'd crouch down and look. And then they'd stand back up and go, oh my God, someone's in the tunnel, someone's in the tunnel. And then I'd jump into the longer section, and then they'd all look down and no one would be there. They'd be like, no one was there, what you on about? And then they'd start crawling through the tunnel and I'd stick my arm through and grab them. The amount of times I got punched, kicked, all sorts, in the stomach, in the face, just out of like reaction, instant reaction. It was fun, but it was pretty painful some days, especially on gypsy days. They were traveller days that Alton Towers do have around Scarefest. They're quite hard to work on.
Yeah, I can very well imagine that.
Because
I mean,
they are very aggressive.
I don't like visiting on them days,
yeah,
to be honest,
it's
because
very aggressive. Even without the beer being sold on park, it's more the fact of if they get scared, they're gonna lash out. So we did get a lot of groups lashing out. We did have a lot of groups. I stood to the side. I was near the end of some species, and I stood to the side and just let a group walk through because I'd heard from everyone else that they were just messing about and making everyone else's like experience not worth it. So I just stood to the side and let them through. You did get a lot of punches, a lot of kicks, a lot of thrown abouts when it was them particular days. But yeah, well, it was a good job, to be fair. I really enjoyed it. Stacey's put, yeah, that was you. I went right. Yeah, I forced a lot of people to go right and to go straight, to be fair. I sat a lot of the times and I was very adamant that they were going the long way down the tunnel. I was like, no, you're not coming this short way. No, go down that way. And they were all screaming at me. going, I want to go that way, let me through. And I was like, you can go that way, no one's down there. And they didn't believe me. And then sometimes I'd chase them down the longer tunnel just to get them through it quicker.
Mike said experiment 10 splitting up was more, a bit more. Oh, I missed it. I'm just watching this. Right, let me pause it. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Experiment 10 splitting up was a bit more solitary than some species. Do you remember, like, when they'd stand at the three doors, the three trap doors on subspecies at the very beginning of the maze, and you'd have the whole countdown and the atmosphere would build up, and then the doors would open and you just get dragged in? That was crazy, that. Absolutely crazy. The chainsaw, yeah, the chainsaw at the end. Jesus. Right, let's just see how this rides, guys. Hang on. Sorry, it does take me a while. This is genuinely how long it would normally take me to build a coaster on this game as well. I like things to be as perfect as I can get them. Subspecies was one of my favourite mazes. It was probably second favourite to Sanctuary, if I'm being honest. Oh, I don't like that. Mike, by the way, you need to maybe try this live stream on your PlayStation for your games, or do you do it on PC? I don't know, but you should do something like this. This seems to work flawlessly. I'm watching it on Paris's phone, and it looks quite good. You know what I've not thought of here? Where I'm going to put the queue line, but I think that's the layout I want. I'm quite happy with that. Alright, okay, I've done it with horror games. I'm quite happy with that. I knew when we were building this entrance that I wanted something in this section. That's why we only built the trees. So, yeah, we went with this. I think Paris is here with food. Are you here with food, are you?
Yeah.
Right, there's food here, guys, so I'll try not to...
Stop speaking in the phone.
I don't know why I'm doing that. I'll try not to eat too loud down the microphone, but I'm going to pause for a minute and just eat.
But we're still talking.
We haven't had tea this afternoon, have we, so...
Afternoon? Evening.
I will bore you all with on-ride footage.
Oh, gosh.
I'm not sure what time we'll be on till. I don't know what's a respectable streaming time. What time?
Some people do 9 hours.
What should we say? 10:30? Something like that. Another hour.
Yeah, if you really
I don't know. I don't want to overdo it and bore everyone. Unless people are here for the night, Mike and Stacey, if they're on the, if they're drinking with us.
Mike's put 15 hours minimum, Dan.
15 hours, Jesus. Well, I mean, I can probably do that, but
We can attempt to do that.
my speech will probably be slurred. As you can tell, I'm already going to the liver every 5 minutes.
which is going to now.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's so we've got a pizza counter pizza from Asda. I don't know if he's all shop at Asda, but what would your go-to pizza be? Ours is the Sizzler. So we've got a Sizzler pizza, which has, I think, pepperoni, spicy beef, maybe spicy chicken, and I think chilies. Can't tell really. There's that much cheese that's been put on the top. But what would your go-to pizza be? What are you getting now? I hope we don't drop all over this bed. Dan, would you marathon a coaster? Yeah, it definitely would. It definitely marathon Nemesis anyway. We're good.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm back. I'm just eating. Yeah, I would. I'm quite realistic when it comes to wanting to marathon a roller coaster. Yeah, it's easy to pick my favourite roller coaster in the world that I've been on, which would be Zadra, but Zadra's not massively re-rideable in my opinion. In my opinion, I'm a bigger lad. I've got big thighs. The intensity of Zadra and the airtime it delivers puts a lot of pressure on your thighs if you're a bit bigger. I've never been on a ride like it. It's so intense. It's so relentless. The pacing from start to finish never lets up. It's incredible. It's everything I want from a ride. Unfortunately, for me,
it's in Poland.
It's not. It's in Poland. That's one issue, but it's not massively re-rideable. I think we did 4 laps, and I thought, oof, I might be done.
I loved it.
Just because of the discomfort on my thighs. Now, that might not necessarily be down to the ride. That might be down to the lap bars. Could be down to them. You had a lot of complaints about IMC lap bars. They're not the best. Just heavy on the thighs. I think I could ride Helix all day, to be honest. I reckon so.
Mike put, funnily enough, I find Tesco sometimes do Aldi price match, and then I go to Asda and their price is cheaper. To be fair, Asda have started doing Aldi price match as well, because obviously we both work at Asda. I work on the shop floor, so I do see it quite a lot. We are price matching as well. I didn't bring all the paper, so you're going to have to go get some.
Wow, that's hot.
So yeah, Asda are doing some Aldi price matching as well. Cars, we have Planet Coaster on Xbox One, just can't work how to put my Xbox onto YouTube. It's a bit of a pain. You're probably going to have to Google it, which is what we did. We had to Google it quite a few times, how to link it up. But Google has your answer to everything, really. Dave said, Hawaiian or seafood? Neither.
Seafood? David?
Seafood, eat food.
Who's Dave?
Dave, reviews.
Bloody hell.
Seafood, eat food. That's what I'm always. No, I'm joking. Dan, you're getting crumbs everywhere.
This pizza is American Sizzler. Yeah.
Not American, just Sizzler. Kaz put for both of us, it's Hawaiian, and then just me, it's Meat Feast. No, we like a bit of spice. But to be fair, we've got a takeaway around here, and Dan's been enjoying the barbecue pizzas, so we've been having. Oh, Dan, you've got crap on the bed.
Oh well.
We've been having barbecue. It's not all well. I've just bloody washed the bedding. I'm gonna have to wash it again now. It's a shame we don't get random millionaires building new parks on this country. We all know Kent will never happen. Yeah, that's not
happening, that.
It's just a shame.
That's not happening, that.
To be fair, the UK, I don't think can run it as well as, like, obviously all these parks over the seas because of how cold it gets here and the weather issues and stuff. David says Helix, that's at Liseberg, right?
Yeah. Helix is at Liseberg. One of the best coasters, and was my number one until I rode Zadra last month. Energy Landia. But I'll tell you what.
That's spicy.
You look at Poland, you look at Energy Landia, look at the funding they've got. Now, I've done a bit of research, and I've heard off a lot of people that Energy Landia was funded by the government. Was funded by the government. Apparently they've now cut them loose and they're on their own. But they've got 17 operating roller coasters at the minute.
Which is why, though, Abyssus.
Ridiculous.
Which is why Abyssus and the Boomerang don't have the theming that they're supposed to. So if you look at the brochure, we got the brochure and we was looking through it, and there's theming that's not actually in place at the moment because they've not got the funding to put it in place. Because obviously they're working on Sweet Valley and 2 new hotels. The funding's obviously going into them areas first. So they've got the coasters down, but the theming, it is lacking in the new
lacking
area.
Massively,
yeah.
It's a shame really, but it doesn't take away from the ride.
No.
Abyssus is a fantastic coaster.
Dave said he can't do spice, and Kaz says I like spice, but David hates spice. To be fair, this pizza's really spicy. I don't know if I've just got the piece with most chilies on, but
it is, and it's really heavy. There's a lot of toppings sat in the middle. I would send us all a photo, but I can't, so I'll send one to Mike. Yep. Is the fan on?
yeah.
It's really warm in here.
I can't turn it because I don't want the microphone to pick it up.
I'm going to finish this beer and then I'm going to have rum and coke.
I'll put it on oscillate. But if you all hear wind noises,
please
just let us know.
Yeah. Right, so I don't think that's too bad, do you?
No, but you need a photo, shouldn't you?
A photo for...
You need to put Energylandia coaster POVs. Unfortunately, Dave, we didn't actually have the GoPro in Energylandia. After Energylandia, that's when we decided to buy one. So we haven't got no POVs from Energylandia.
A photo like that?
But it does no. Take a screenshot, but I mean a photo thing in the park.
Okay.
But yeah, unfortunately we didn't have the GoPro at Energylandia, but that just gives us another excuse to go back.
Now the issue we've got now...
You need a Julian family coaster around the coaster you've just built.
Alright, okay, interaction. I'm just gonna quickly...
Mike said, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of POVs. Yes, you have, David. You added us yesterday, I think.
No, do you know what, Mike? I like POVs. It's not something I ever wanted to add to the channel. But then I figured, we've got the footage.
And if people are asking for it...
Yeah, we've got the footage. And in between putting up a video... in between putting up a vlog... Why not just throw one in as a filler?
Yeah.
If it gets us some extra views. Hello, won't be here long. But wanted to pop on and say, hey, pal.
Hey, Rebecca.
Thank you.
Sorry if you can hear crunching noises. We are eating our tea right now.
Yeah. I'm eating pizza and crisp.
Well, Mike's I don't mind parts of it if it's sliced in, but I don't watch regular POVs.
Yeah. That's fair enough.
Right, take Rebecca on a tour of the ride.
Rebecca, do you want to have a look round? Has she only just come in, has she?
John just got home.
Alright, okay. Rebecca, I'll show you the on ride.
Just put, oh, aye. Why is the comments gone up there? You moved them.
I moved them because they were in the way. Sorry, it's just stopped because of the block brake system. I need to fix it.
Mike, don't you worry. We know exactly where to find that bloody video that says, "Why exclusive?"
I'll send it across, Mike, shortly.
It's the funniest video.
Rebecca,
How confused you are.
Rebecca, if you're still watching, please express in the comments to Mike how unbelievable you find that video. Unbelievably funny, should I say.
I do like the Oblivion precipice effect at the top. Is that what you said?
Don't look doing that on.
I don't know.
I just said don't look doing.
No, it says I do like the Oblivion precipice effect at the top of the hill.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, well, that's not really I cry laughing, it kills me.
It does. It kills me as well, Rebecca.
No, Mike, it's not meant to stop at the top. Basically, the block brakes aren't set up right. So, because this train hasn't cleared these block brakes, that thing stops at the top. Because there's no brakes after that, so the computer shuts it down.
That was Jake Warrell, remember Dan? Don't look doing.
Don't look doing. That's the one. But...
And Kaz, like,
if you remember, Mike, you did a remix of, I can't remember what it was, and it was me saying don't look down, and I think Mark was saying, was I saying very deep about the Oblivion Hole and some other things? I can't remember. But there's a lot of funny videos that we did when we look back. But the standout for Rebecca is...
I know.
They took me out the seats. That's the one. Yeah. And it was edited in, and it was like they took me out the seats. It was like, and it was built in with music. Yeah. Yeah.
I always
some funny videos.
To be fair, Mike, at your old videos, Dan. I'm always absolutely hard.
I think people just laugh because I was bald.
No. But yeah, cause we like some POV. We like watching POVs as well, especially if we've not been on the ride.
I love POVs. I love watching them and then like looking back on.
The only problem I find is why
exclusive.
Is why Merlin won't let you do it. It was a good song.
Do you know what? We're gonna watch it after.
Has us put defo with the big coasters because I'll probably never be able to get on them. You will, Kaz. You'll get there. You'll get there.
Still waiting for the POV on that ride, Dan Cherswick. Right? Okay.
On that chair swing.
Yeah, he wants this.
Oh.
My viewers ask, they get.
Oh, we don't want this. We want an outside.
There we go. Oh, look at that. On ride POV. Forget the GoPro.
No, we want an outside seat. Get an outside one. What are you doing?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I've messed it up. There we go.
Messed it up. My bot mic, I remember it.
Hey, look at that. These guys need a bit of sun. Look how pale they are. Was a bot mic, I remember it. Yeah. Rebecca's a big fan, Mike, of the old...
He wants the outside seat. You must be on
I'm on the outside seat. I couldn't be any further out if I tried. Look.
You can if you're on the Starflyer.
Look at them feet. Outside feet or outside seat, did you say? I like turquoise. Makes all the...
Roses that colour. Eh?
They look like the aliens for Independence Day. They do, to be fair. Look at them.
Why are the feet moving?
Don't know. Realism.
Yeah, but they're dummies.
This is a good chair swing. Look at that detail.
Oh, there's Chief Beef.
Chief Beef, the princess.
Chief Beef.
Decent little
Rebecca
shirt.
said, I still have my AWW extra wristband. What's that?
Oh, I probably do actually. Mike's channel was Amusement Worldwide.
Oh, yeah.
Quality. Oh, do you know what, Mike? We need to do... I'd say I would love to get to the stage, Paris, where we could organise it.
need to watch my Cuca Lane seat POV video. That's what Dave's put.
Is this... Dave, are you the guy I was speaking to on YouTube a couple of weeks back that went to Tato Park? It's gotta be.
I don't know.
It's gotta be. I'm sure I've seen it. Tony's message. Thank you both for the birthday card and the money. Happy birthday, no worries.
Yes, Tony. Could have Chief Beef character in the park, but wouldn't trust him near the kids. Nah, bit of a file. Get us off this, we don't want to go again.
Listen, our popular viewers asked the bank turn above the station, what?
The bank's turn above the station.
Oh, is that Cuca Lane? If it is.
Don't worry,
If it is, it's dreadful.
Rebecca's put, he was so grateful for them, thanks guys.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
If Tony can hear us, if you're playing it through the TV, you are very welcome.
Rebecca, if you look at the closed button for the roller coaster, it's the same colour as you at the minute. She's very badly sunburnt.
Mike's put, Dan, do you remember Mark wearing the Saved by the Bell t-shirt?
No. Mark's,
you probably will.
Mark's wore some raucous clothing in the past. But then again, I think we're all guilty of that, so...
Oh yeah, you definitely was. Gosh, I've seen something with your driving gloves. Like, who even wore them?
There wasn't driving gloves.
There was leather gloves that you used to wear, Dan. You've got pictures in flared jeans, a big jacket and leather gloves on.
Sorry for crunching.
And a bald head.
He wasn't. He wasn't for driving in.
Dave said yeah, so Dave must have been. This is the guy you were speaking to.
Oh shit! No way. Sorry for swearing. Let me check.
Stop apologising. You tell me off for that.
What's the channel? Tato Park. Cuca Lane.
Or Cuca Lane.
Yeah, I messaged on his videos. No way. quality.
Dave,
there he is.
Dave's Adventures.
Is it? No, because this guy's KA Coasters. I was talking to him. It can't be him.
Check Dave's Adventures.
It can't be this
Check
guy.
Dave Who Reviews.
No, what's your channel name, Dave? Can't be KA Coasters. That's the only.
Mike's put, it's in a video. Dan said, "Hey Slater, get down," when he was on the zip line.
Oh no, Mike. Do you remember when?
So he must have been wearing the t-shirt then, and you said, "Hey Slater, get down."
I don't remember. I remember Jack going on the zip line, and I stood behind going, "He don't want it.
Oh,
he don't want it."
He don't want it. He don't want it. And I was like, I always make you do it, don't I?
Yeah.
You don't want it. You don't want it. And you're doing like this weird like hip thrusting thing. Kaz said, "I'll never do Smiler, Saw, Oblivion, Stealth, Revolution, and can't see myself doing the big one or Swarm anytime soon."
Yeah,
You might need to get blindfolded, Kaz, and get put on it. Mike said, "Yeah, you got that from Wild Hogs," and Jack saying, "This is gay, very, very good." Dave's Adventures is back again.
I'm going to message Jack telling me he needs to get on. Are they home yet?
He's driving.
Or was it?
Yeah, Hannah. Well, I think he is, unless Hannah's fallen asleep, 'cause I've not heard from Hannah. Does Dan remember the gulp sound we used to do?
Yeah.
There you go, Mike.
I can just picture Mike sat in the living room now laughing.
I'm probably doing it himself.
Yeah, I'll never watch this video back again, this live stream.
Is everyone enjoying this live stream, Lola? Would you like us to do these more often? Maybe with a camera?
I mean, all 7 people that have been here from the start, I would imagine they're enjoying it, otherwise they'd go. Yeah, solid effort.
Yeah, exactly, Mike. Eat your pizza.
I'm quite enjoying my drink at the minute. If I eat, I can't drink anymore.
Mike said, "Yeah, it's a great stream."
K Coasters? Yeah, no way.
But it's not him.
Hello, mate. Yeah.
Listen, it's not him.
It is.
He put KA Coasters is John and Rachel's YouTube.
Oh, right, okay. So, give me your channel.
Dave's Adventures.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Dave's. I've got it. And we've subscribed.
We have.
Videos.
Mike's
Warwick
put,
Castle.
"We'll need to do a combined effort, Dan, and collab a new series of thrilling Fortnite from back in the day."
Do you know what? We definitely need to get on and do some stuff together. Like, we need to do a day out together, definitely. A few of us. Me, you, Paris, Stacey. Dave and Kaz, if you want to come, go for it.
Yeah.
We're up for meeting all kinds of new people. We need to hire a minibus and do UK part tour. Film loads of Top Gear style presenting and challenges. And make it a series. Imagine that. All the cameras mounted to the windscreen and stuff. Podcasts would be something I would definitely, I don't know about Paris, I'm speaking for myself here, but I'd definitely like to do. Just get on and have a chat. I love just chatting about stuff. More so theme park related stuff.
Dave said your watch hours is going to do well. I know we've been live for a very long time tonight, to be fair.
Honestly, everyone watching, thank you, because we expected to maybe have 2 people in.
I didn't even expect 2.
We
I know that's like, no, not
we did a live stream, maybe 3 weeks ago. It was on a Thursday night on TikTok, and we had a few people. We had 4 or 5 people watching, and we were just having a chat, and the time just went so fast. We just love talking to people, don't we, and stuff, and it's nice to just
experience stuff with other people.
Talk about stuff that everyone shares the same interest in. Yeah.
And if not, it's nice to speak to you and talk about our experiences on rides as well, if you don't enjoy it.
Yeah. Mike and Stacey, yesterday having us on the...
Yeah, you really boosted our confidence with...
having us on the chat.
Live.
I know Mike had been asking me for a while to go on, but because I wasn't that confident on camera, I think, Mike, as you know, back in the days when you used to film, I used to hate it.
But to be fair, Mike's asked me, and I didn't feel confident in going it as well.
But
Mike's put, if you know how to set up the RSS feed, I'd be up for a podcast, or we could do things like have teams on 24 hours, how many coasters could we do in a day, and film it travelling to different UK parts.
yeah, definitely. I mean, they're not that far from us, are they? So we could meet up.
Nottingham, you said yesterday.
Did you say Nottingham?
Yeah.
I think Paris has bought out. Yeah, definitely, mate, definitely. She has.
I brought out many things, hair on his head being one.
Yeah. Paris is a fan of gingers, so she didn't necessarily make me grow my hair, but I wanted to grow it anyway, but she encouraged me. But back on subject, yeah, she has definitely helped, haven't you? With me confidence on camera.
That's not just,
but then,
I haven't done anything.
Like, I've wanted to do it as well. Mike, you know yourself, and even Jack said it to me. He said, you've always enjoyed doing YouTube. I used to do the Alton Towers Dan many years ago. Alton Towers Dan is actually still running.
So we've had a few comments, Dan. Sorry to.
It's alright, go on.
Stacey put, it's wonderful, and then 2 heart things, you two. Mike said, we're literally 2 minutes from junction 26 off M1 to give you an idea.
I hate the M1.
Dave said, YouTube can be really difficult, we all need to help each other out. That we do. And Kaz has put, I'm thinking of doing the wing coaster at Chessington when it opens, then I may have more of a chance of doing Swarm at some point. Yeah, most definitely, Kaz. Give yourself a go on the smaller wing rider first.
Yeah.
Swarm is very intense.
I don't think YouTube's too bad. I mean, I think
it's more the fact of pulling the camera out in front of people.
Oh, you mean in terms of... Right, okay. I thought, like...
that was more your thing, wasn't it? You got nervous when people look at you. You don't like people watching him on the camera.
Yeah.
But since I started vlogging and I was just like pulling the camera, I wasn't too bothered about it. I was just like, do you know what? If people want to stare and look, then they stare and look. I'm enjoying myself, and I'm putting out there what people were asking me every week what I was doing. So I was like, do you know what, I'm going to film it so people can watch back and think, oh, this is what we've done this week. And then Dan being on camera, it just happened one day. He grabbed the camera off me and he said, do you know what, I'm going to do a bit. And he just did it, and he went with it, and he did so well, and I was so proud of him. And he's just grown since. It's just, his confidence is proper grown with the camera.
You watched the Fantasy Island vlog? I did quite a lot of vlogging, and then last week we went to Flamingo Land, and my sister and her fella were with us.
You were a bit nervous, weren't you?
And I was a bit, and I shouldn't be nervous in front of family, but I was a bit, you know, you feel a bit awkward with a camera pinned to your face, talking to yourself, kind of thing. Even though I know that I'm talking to yourselves and other followers, subscribers, it's quite an awkward situation, and I'm sure anyone who's done it would agree.
It is starting off.
But yeah, so in the Flamingo Land vlog I was a little bit quieter. I did get in and talk and stuff, and as the day went on I progressed a little bit.
Yeah, you got more confident in.
But yeah, starting off was a bit of a pain.
So Dave says he thinks we are in between the both of you guys. We are in West Midlands. Mike put, yeah, we're East Midlands technically. Where are we?
We're northwest.
We're Liverpool ways.
We're northwest. We're probably about an hour 45.
Kaz says, I want to do more of the family coasters than the big ones. That's fair enough. Everyone has their own thing, like Dan's mum. She prefers more of the family coasters.
Yeah, my mum's not big on coasters, but I am...
We're trying to progress her.
Not for the love of trying, like, you know, I've tried to get her... I've tried to get her on some things. Nemesis was the one that changed me. I went on Nemesis and I went on... There was nothing really that scared me then. I mean, I was never scared. I was always obsessed with roller coasters since I was about 4. I think when I was a lot younger, I went on the Grand National with my dad, and he had to pin me in the seat because of the airtime. The airtime on it, he had to hold me in the seat, and I come off crying, and I think that really frightened me. So I was always obsessed with roller coasters, but I would never go on them. And then when I was 12, my dad, not in an aggressive way, but kind of forced me to go on Nemesis, dragged me on.
Put you through it?
You know, he put me through it, and, you know, I can't thank him enough.
Yeah, because you wouldn't be here.
Because I wouldn't know half the people that I know now. You know, it makes me wonder, going back to that day and that moment.
What if it was all
What if he didn't do that?
Yeah, you wouldn't be where you are.
Because I don't think I'd have met I wouldn't have met Mike.
Me.
I wouldn't have met Jack, Mark. Wouldn't have met
Me.
everybody. Yeah, well, yeah. Ultimately, down the line, yeah. But I wouldn't have met all the people that come before you, all the people that got me
Where you are today.
where I am now, doing the YouTube and stuff before this. You know what? I ran Alton Towers down for I don't know how many years.
Yeah, well, Mike's put, funnily enough, nowadays I feel more awkward talking to a camera alone in a room for, say, my gaming channel than filming at a theme park now. And then Kaz has put, David always needs to talk louder, he's so quiet when on camera. To be fair, Dan used to be really quiet when he first started talking, but I'm quite loud, so I think he finally started bouncing off me, so now we overtalk.
When I get going, I really don't shut up. Yeah, like I don't really stop talking.
And Mike, I was the same when I was doing my makeup videos. I was quite awkward talking to the camera alone. It was really strange because, like, you know that you're talking to your viewers, but your viewers aren't there until it's edited and then put on the channel, and it's quite awkward in a way just talking to yourself. It's really.
Yeah. To be honest, Dave, we were a little bit. Well, Paris wasn't. I was a little bit sceptical about how tonight was going to go. You know, talking on camera. Thankfully, I can't see myself, but I know that if I ever play this back and I hear myself, I'll think, "Oh, geez."
At least you've not got the Yorkshire accent.
I don't think anyone really likes how they sound, do they? Pardon me.
Dave's put, I need to raise my voice more or buy a microphone. Then Mike put, I think I always have a passion for comedy. If I know how it'll come out in the final edit, I can just go with it without feeling nervous as I look forward to the laughs I'll create. That's what you're like. You're very quick to create funny comebacks, aren't you, and little things.
I don't know what Mike thinks to that. Obviously, he's known me a couple of years. We've not met up for many years until we bumped into each other. Last month was it? A month before?
Why?
But apparently, I've always had a way of being quick and saying things, but I don't really think about it. I don't say it for the laugh. I just come out with it, and apparently it's quite amusing. But I don't know.
To be fair, Mike, when we bumped into you that time at Alton Towers, I was very quiet then. But I think it's because I've been in work.
We met Stacey as well, didn't we?
Yeah, both of us. I was in work like in the morning, so I was knackered. I was so tired that day. Obviously, I was in work from 3 till 9 in the morning. I'd done a 6-hour shift, woke up at 2 in the morning, and then gone to Alton Towers, done a full day at Alton Towers. So I was so tired, and I was just like, I want to go home. Mike put, oh yeah, definitely. Just you never like to do it on camera usually. Remember the glory holes comment.
The glory holes, yeah. I remember that. With the bins, I think it was.
With the bins. Don't talk about bins, because if Daryl Dazza Morgan was in the comments, he'd be doing his bin pops.
He might be. If you're there, Daryl, give us a comment. I'm just doing something a little bit different for a minute because I'm absolutely goosed with the fence. I will do a bit of work on this as well, probably tomorrow or before next week. You'll probably see a different park when we next come on.
And then it's just put, oh God, remember when Jack fancied that scare actor, so we did Sanctuary Lords when it was free?
God.
Yeah, Evie.
Yeah.
Evie. And Dave's put, I've got an external microphone, but when I vlog it's either my phone or GoPro. Kaz has put, I'm trying to do more lives, but most of the time it's just me on my own, so I get disheartened, so I'll cut it short. Never be disheartened, Kaz. Like,
I'm just going to the loo, guys.
We genuinely thought that we'd get no one, but it's just persistence. You've just got to keep going with it, because
what's that with?
Kaz says she always cuts a video short if no one's watching or anything.
Like a stream?
Just keep going with it, because you don't know who will just come in at any point. I don't care.
Do you know what? If I only had one person in here,
and
at the end of the day, we'd be doing the stream regardless.
Yeah.
It's just nice to have some people interacting with us and having a chat, and it feels like we're kind of all together, even though we're not. So yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
So if we had no one, if we had
was one person
even
here,
if we had no one, we'd probably still be doing it. Because at the end of the day, once the live's up, people can look back on it. But yeah, it's just persistence. Just keep going. Keep going with it. Always share around on social media as well. Message friends, message family with the link. And just say, like, I'm going live, if you could share it around. And things like that. Social media is like your best friend when it comes to lives and advertising things that you're doing. We will need to check it out. Thanks, Mike. Oh, that's about the microphone. Oh gosh. Hopefully we get quite a bit of this park done as well, guys, for you. Hopefully next week we are back on. I'm trying to think if we've got anything planned in for next week. I don't think we do. I know obviously we're going to Dublin on the Thursday. I've got a meal out on the Wednesday night, where Dan's going to be obviously inside, so he might do a bit on the park on Wednesday night whilst I'm out.
Where are you going Wednesday?
I'm going to
Oh, you're out, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm going out for a meal Wednesday night, and then we've got Dublin in the morning Thursday.
Yeah, there'll be a vlog.
We'll probably be very, very goosed. I'll try and get the Flamingo Land vlog up for you this week before, obviously, we go to Dublin. But obviously the Fantasy Island one is getting quite a few views, so we don't really want to throw another video out whilst we're getting a few views on the Fantasy Island. I think we've hit near 500, just short of 500. It might even be more now. I've not checked for a while, but we was just short of 500 views on Fantasy Island vlog, so we don't want to put another one out whilst that one's still getting the views. So even if we have a backlog of vlogs, at least you've all got content to look forward to. Mike's put, did Dan ever watch our to be continued meme video? Richard Jones put his hand in the Postman Pat post box at Alton Towers. Also, may he meeting up with Gwen at Towers last weekend of July.
Don't think I did.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
But yeah, let us know about meeting up with Quinny if you do in the last weekend of this month. Keep us updated. We could come
We'll come meet up, yeah. We did a day at Pleasure Beach with him, didn't we, a few months back?
Yeah, and he just kept re-riding Icon, didn't he? He absolutely loved it. It's one of his favourite rides. Yeah. He has got his birthday coming up this Monday, and he's invited a few of us out, but unfortunately we're in work, so we can't get there, which is a shame. Because if he'd have told us a bit sooner, I'd have probably tried getting it off and, gone down.
Is there anything anyone wants to see?
It'd be nice to meet like quite a few new faces. Like we're not new to the theme park community, but we're just new to meeting new people.
Yeah.
Like we usually just stay in a specific group, but we just want to expand and meet new people, meet new faces. It'd be so nice for someone to just come up to us and be like, "Oh my God, are you Ginger and Brown?" And it'd be like, "Yeah, how are you doing?" And yeah, it'd be
not in terms of like coming up to us and going, "Oh, by the way, I really like you," but just coming up to us and saying, "You know what, you do a good job, I like your videos."
Yeah.
It would make us feel like we're doing something right.
Mm-hmm. And we're making someone happy as well.
Yeah.
That's
the goal anyway.
Mike's put, it's 30th of July if we do, but he doesn't know his rotas. He said, yeah, I said the same, I apologise, but said I couldn't make Monday. Mike's then put, you need a water ride.
In this park?
Yeah. Every park needs a bloody water ride. I'm telling you now, Alton Towers is lacking a water ride at the moment, especially with this heat that's coming up. The queue for the River Rapids is going to be huge.
It does need a water ride, I agree, but lol, I'll say it next time I see you, Dan. I like your video, good job. Thanks, Mike. No, but you know what I mean? I've said to Paris from the start of doing this, I said that's literally the aim. After 500 subscribers a week, YouTube should give you
a community tab. To be fair, we haven't got 500 subscribers yet, Dave. We're only on 432, I think, at the moment.
What are we on now?
433.
What time do you want to do till Paris?
We might do till 10:30, guys, and then come off, because my throat's killing me, to be fair, from talking.
Yeah, all this talking's killer. You guys just get to sit there and type, but it takes it out. Yeah, how long have we been live? Does anyone know?
We've been live since 7.
We'll probably do another 20 minutes till 10:30. maybe next time
we'll come on a bit earlier.
What we'll do is, no, maybe we'll come on a bit later if everyone wants a later night and a few more drinks and stuff. I don't know.
Well, it all depends on, like...
I would love, actually, to do what we did last night, Mike. And do a night of maybe a live chat. You know? I know we did an hour last night, but I'd like to do maybe a couple of hours. Sit, having a few beers, having a chat. That'd be fantastic. That is like my kind of night, and Paris's too. Carolyn said she subscribed to the channel via that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Share it round. If you've got any friends who are interested in this kind of thing, share it round. I don't want to force it down people's throats. I don't want people to subscribe if they don't like what we're doing. Oh yeah, I can do that on the software I use. Yeah, it'd be nice to do a couple of hours, mate. Just go on video call. You know, maybe do a live stream, have a chat, have a few beers. Friday night, you know, maybe 8 till 11, maybe 7 till 10. I don't know, 2-3 hours. It depends. If we run out of things to talk about, then we stop. But I'd like that. That'd be good. We really enjoyed last night. Anyone who's watching who hasn't seen it, it was a really good chat. 60 minutes felt like 10. To be fair, we both said that when we come off. We said it went really fast. And you know, when you asked me on mic a while back, a few week or a month or so prior, I said I can't talk on camera. I said I can't come on. And then as I've got a bit more confident with the vlogging, it was a good time for it. Carolyn means battle galleons. I haven't been on battle galleons for years. Not been on it for years. Check the comments. We need to find a geeky third guy to make a Top Gear style theme pirate show with us, Dan. I think we have that type of chemistry and humour and intelligence about rides. Do you know what? It would be funny. I mean, what if we got the girls in with us? Me, you, Paris, Stacey. You know, I don't know. But yeah, I reckon definitely we need to do a little live chat like last night, but a bit longer. Could do, yeah, and get someone else to hold the camera. Yeah, I'm sure we'd find someone. Oh, get a tripod. I'm sure we'd figure it out. You'll see a massive difference, guys, next time we go live with this park. I've literally been on this game all day. I'm starting to get pretty knackered.
Who's knackered?
I'm just saying, I've been on this all day. I mean, I literally have. We went shopping this morning and come home and I was straight on. I'm going to pass this back to Paris, the comments. Mike said, I did that last weekend. Everyone was filming the F1 coaster at Gulliver's. So when's the Gulliver's vlogs going up? Because to be fair, I wouldn't mind watching them tonight. Can you send us, Mike, the link? I'm pretty certain you can send the link to a private...
Have you replied to all these comments?
I've done my best.
Someone's getting exorcism outside.
But yeah, if... Mike, can you send us the link?
Only if it's unlisted.
Oh shit! I could.
Sugar.
I thought it could be.
Probably tomorrow and Sunday.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That would have just given us something to watch tonight, but I guess we'll go back through some of the other
Rotherham
stuff.
tomorrow and Matlock Sunday.
Cool. Right, I think I'm done building, so I'm probably just going to chat for the next 15 minutes and then we might go off, unless we call it.
Show it on the night time.
Unless we call it now. We'll put some lighting on the coaster first. We'll build the path. But I am getting tired. Not tired for bed, I'm going to have a couple more drinks, but, you know, talking and building. I don't know how long we've been on. We went live at 7.
3 hours. That's
3 hours is a long stream. I think if I hadn't been on the game all day, definitely you need to find the video of you saying what exclusive. Mike, we'll find it as soon as the stream ends and I'll send it to you. I think after this we'll see what Dave and Carol's video. Who's this? Enthusiasts. Oh, it's Stacey posting in the chat mentioned. Oh, thank you, Stacey.
To be fair though, guys, there is people out there that obviously do 9-hour-long streams because it's their job to do that. So if he was getting paid to do this, probably Dan would stream all day.
I don't know. I don't know. I think
if it was your job.
If it was your job, yeah, but that's a completely different
kettle of fish.
First, this is just a hobby. But I'll be honest, I love talking to people. I love chatting about different stuff.
And all that we're all interested in is the same thing.
It's the same thing, yeah.
And obviously, to find out people's different opinions on coasters and things like that and parks, it's nice to...
What does everyone think of the entrance, by the way? I think we asked this before, but I don't believe I've seen the coaster track on the facade of an entrance before. I think it's quite unique. I really like it.
Do it at night time as well. I love it at night time.
Night time.
Oh, yeah.
Should we do some lighting on the coaster?
Yeah. Oh, the train's got a bit of lighting at the front.
No, that's just coming from...
No.
It's coming from that lamp.
Dan, it's got lights on the front. When it just came out of the station, it's got... Look!
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I never knew that. Paris, when we getting on the run?
After this. Once this stream's done, because otherwise we won't be able to see what we're doing.
What was I doing?
Lights. Camera, action.
Action!
You don't want floodlights? Oh, you having spotlights?
The floodlights, it's
too big.
They go a bit wild. What colour?
Red. I did over an 11-hour stream, but it's not very entertaining. No, don't do them yellow.
It's not, it's brown.
Yeah, but the fact that the train is red.
Yeah, but the track's brown.
Yeah, no, but the red. That's on the middle of the brown. This is a long time streaming.
It is.
Very long time.
I don't know if I like that. It doesn't.
We need to sort that block break out, the trim brake, sorry, or whatever it is. Where that bloody coaster's just sat on the top.
What, the trim?
Yeah. I don't like how it sits at the top.
Arriving trains will override the minimum rider load, as well as the minimum times can increase. Yes, I don't know.
Just leave it, just put some lights in. We've only got 10 minutes left, guys, so if there's anything you just want to know in the last 10 minutes before we head off.
What's everyone up to tonight when we go off? Are you watching a film, playing a game? Someone going to go live so we can watch?
Or he's going to bed.
I reckon Mike should fire up Planet Coaster and we'll watch. I really don't like them lights.
Is it not the colour that you just don't like?
It's the fact that they look like dots.
The floodlights are too big though, there's no...
They are, but look at the lighting that they put out.
Dave's gonna stay till the end.
We've got full watching.
There's 5 on the phone, but 4. Green lights. Stacey said green. Maybe green.
Green, let me have a look. I don't know, because the ride's brown. I don't know about green. I kinda like yellow. Like that, maybe.
No rest for the wicked here, Dave. That's what it is, mate.
We won't be going to bed, we'll have a few more drinks. The night's young.
But we're not.
Well, you are.
No. All similar colours to the entrance. That's what Stacey said. So maybe
Yeah,
like
orange.
purples and yellows and oranges. Or the pink colour, maybe.
I don't know, I like contrast. I like something a bit different. That looks like
that looks better.
Do you think?
Yeah, because it creates like a weird shadow. Why does it still look dead light?
The night time on this game isn't the best.
That'll do, you're overdoing it now with too many lights. You need some on the station while it's pitch black.
Yeah?
Yeah. Why did that go like dead dark then?
I don't know.
That's how you want it. You could try it at 2 in the morning, see if it makes it darker.
No, it doesn't. It's the lighting on Planet Coaster. I did mention another YouTube channel called Creator Vegas. What's that for?
Vegas to Cali.
What's it called?
Vegas to Cali.
Vegas to Cali.
C-A-L-I.
1.57 thousand. That one.
I don't know.
Probably. Dave, can you write it out in the chat?
He has. Vegas to Cali.
Exactly the same?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that your channel?
No, it's another YouTube content creator. It must be someone who watches.
Okay, I've just subscribed it. I've just subscribed. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. Right. Somehow, we need to get... I just don't see this path system working, do you?
Why?
I mean, we've not got a lot of room to work with.
Why are you doing the weird Planet Coaster?
I'm just testing to see.
That's too close. In an actual perspective of realism, you'd be touching.
Look at that. Nobody's touching that path. Me and Mike could probably have our arms out trying to touch it.
Yeah, and then if someone leant over the railing.
What we're giving this coaster out of 10, by the way, before everyone goes. I'm giving it a 7. Oh, cool. We'll give it a watch. Las Vegas. Perspective of realism.
Yeah. It's not realism.
It is.
Death trap. That's what it is.
What's this?
The queue line.
Nah.
That close to the bloody trap.
Come on, give me the ratings before we go off. We're gonna make that a thing.
How many of these? Mike said 7.
7 out. Yeah, I would agree. It's not the best.
Then why are you putting another janitor in? You've got loads.
Yeah, but you can't rename them.
Well, you need to fire them.
Oh shit! Sorry. I want to see it at night. There we go. Look at that. I'll take 7 out of 10. That's not too bad.
Wait till it's themed up. It might go.
No, because I don't do theming that well.
Yeah, you do.
I don't. Look at that.
Can't have enough janitors. You bloody well can.
I'm sorry, but imagine coming in from down here. You come in from down here, and the first thing you see is that you just didn't. I mean, all right, it's stopped, but you go, oh, damn, the roller coaster's broke, but it's not. It's working. So you see that. I like sight lines, so I like, you know, you walk into a park, it's got to look good as well. So that looks great, and then you come round here. This needs some work. There needs to be some trees there. And then you come round here, and you see Ginger and Brown, and you're like, whoa, I'm dead excited, I'm going to meet Ginger and Brown, and then you don't, because it's not real and we're not there.
If it was, we'd be running around.
And then before you've got to the entrance, another ride's broke down. And then you come through it, it's very sparse. You've got your chair swing, you've got a few flowers missing. 5-a-side pitch in the middle.
And then janitor.
Just the park's just full of janitors. You're the only guest in there. But you get the idea. I like to lay the foundation. So we've got a coaster. We've got a nice entrance.
The waterfall, have you got the...
The waterfall is there.
Mike said could have people in suits that look like you, like Mickey at Disney. Yeah, we could have...
If Planet Coaster would allow it, mate, there'd be a couple of characters walking around with ginger barnets and brown barnets, but...
Meet and greet, isn't it?
Yeah. But you get the idea. We've got a coaster in place, so we know that from here, this is where we'll branch off. We'll probably have another flat ride. Maybe, like you said, Mike, we'll put another coaster into whining with this. Entwining? I don't know what you want to call it. But I'll fill this up this week, and maybe we'll do another live, depending on what we do next Friday. We might end up at Pleasure Beach or Alton Towers. But yeah, we'll maybe do something then. Yeah. But by next week, this will be polished up, and we'll have something done with this, and the queue will be done. I know it's not been the greatest in-depth look at, you know, building a park, but I mean the coaster probably took 90 minutes.
But it's been nice to chat to you all, and
but it's been good. Be honest in the comments. Have you enjoyed it? Have you not? Is there anything you'd change? Just so we know for next time if we do another one, which we probably will.
Obviously, we had a few technical difficulties. We know how to work.
We know how to get the microphone working. I would skip the wave swinger. Yeah, the wave swinger doesn't really bother me either, Dave, but it's a nice little attraction to look at as you're coming in. And it's the kind of attraction that you can look at, you know, with some nice decor as you're walking in, and it looks nice. But yeah, otherwise I'd skip that and I'd just have coasters everywhere. But I want realism. I like realism. I'm very proud of the whole entrance area.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, I know I say this at the end of obviously
it's
the vlog. It's
almost half past, so.
Obviously, this is going live on the channel, and it will be on the channel.
Does this go live as soon as we end it? Did you delete the other one?
Not yet. It goes straight on, because I've been in the chat, it goes straight onto the channel, so if you are watching this after us being live, please do rate, comment, and subscribe to us.
These guys have stuck with us from the start. They'll like and
Thank you for
comment.
staying with us, but not just them guys, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The people that will come afterwards.
Yeah.
Please do rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Obviously, it's Ginger and Brown, and this is our little theme park that we're building. So, thank you all for sticking with us.
Thank you, Dave.
You've been an absolute pleasure to talk to for the past 3.5 hours. It's been such a good night, and we can't thank you enough.
Yeah, but it's 10:30. I think we're going to bail out and we're going to say goodbye. And I hope you've enjoyed it. We've had, what was the max we had? About 10 people watching, maybe?
Yeah, quite a few.
It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. But thank you, everyone, for sticking with us.
And we'll see you in the next one.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Good night, guys.
Good
Bye,
night.
everyone. Bye, 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 bye.